uh, just standing on a random place. It's a Jimothy. Well. And good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. That was interesting. Also, so since you guys don't speak Swiss German, the guy is singing about she's the reason why he's not closing his eyes anymore while kissing. So there you go. It was meant in a good way. Let's go and take the drift bike. Whee! Almost crashed. Huh. Okay, we'll go over the judgment that was ruled in the illegal raid case. And then we have one report that we got back for Mitchell, which is a short one. Well, not the report, but the reason why he gets fucked. Lucky me, I've got to read that. That's good. Yeah, that's good. This is my new office, it seems. We moved on from the balcony at the Korean Plaza. That's not gonna be comfortable. Oh, are they delivering me my new car in green? No? So what's happening with the camera? What was that? I'm not sure about it. Huh. Yeah, there's many questions. Many questions. Okay. Let's go over the ruling. So this, if you don't remember, that's the raid that happened because Bison lied or omitted stuff. We're asking for 15 grand plus 1583 for attorney fees each. So 16,583 per person. Summary judgment. This case has been on the docket for too long. Oops. Oh, that's great. And with this song. Yeah, someone, anyone, please. That was a desperate moment right there. Um. Okay. Sorry, I got distracted. The defendants have not gotten an attorney or reached out to the court. Both, by the way, aren't really playing anymore on Onyx. Out to a court clerk, a judge, to both behalf to argue for or against. The peace hearing was ruled that the search warrant on all properties but Palomino Hotel North was unlawful and should have never been searched. So should the officer have searched his properties? Well, they had a signed search warrant, so why wouldn't they? As such, the officer involved in the departments are not found to be or found to be not liable. As such, will be paying nothing for this case. I hate that the omitting part is not mentioned. Sorry, I'm doing stuff in Discord. Okay. Should the warrant have been signed? Courts have ruled that no, they should not. However, the warrant was signed by a judge, and as such, will not be liable for this case. Yeah, judges cannot be liable. So yeah. However, Hayes should not have been searched. This court does not have any proof that shown that any harm to the business reputation or any names of the staff that suffered distress. Which true. The only one that saw it was kind of red. As such, this court will awarding Hayes 2,500 compensatory for the search and 15,833 for legal fees, and the cost of the total of 4,000 something. Amy Parker's property was searched unlawfully, and due to the condition of the property after this raid, the courts will awarding $5,000. So we have, where is it? The doors are open. I'm not sure if this is mechanically an issue where the doors don't close, but Anyways, $5,000 for Amy. And Chloe Park will award it 1,000 for compensatory for the search of room 105 and the pink cage, and 1,583 for legal fees. So I'm getting paid. That's nice. The liability for this matter will be found in the state. So they added Franklin and whatnot. So instead of 15 each, the highest is 6.5. Which 1,500 of each is technically mine. Well, practically mine. So there's that. Now we need to see. Oh yeah, these two are around. We're gonna go up north for them. Ophelia might not be around yet. Oh yeah, this is a Swiss band that is playing right now. Amy Parker, probably not around because Cal is in my DMs.
The person you were trying.
It's there's something about a boost. Okay, nobody's around. That's great. Wow, the case again regarding the rates has finally found a judge, and they awarded some money. Call me. I'm gonna copy paste that message to everybody. That was for the case, the appeal. So we should be making 4.5 grand. Woo! Then next one is this one. He had a gun on him that linked to this one. So he has a hot gun. And this is his fault. Instead of getting a new gun, he gets fined 9,500. I sent him a message. The report was shared. Schwinghammerstadt, UAK Hotgun is an affirmative defense. Call it when we're both around. I feel like our affirmative defense can just be I bought the gun from a friend. The report doesn't even. So that means he needs to say who the friend is. And then the friend is going to get charged. Yeah, that's going to work. I don't know how a hot gun can be used to avoid articulating probable cause. This guy's on the phone. So yeah, it's. I mean, you're an idiot. Okay, there's nobody around. And then let's see if something happened on this one. Nope. So technically, oh yeah, that's Cade's new one. Close this. Close this. Leave that open for now. So the pump and dump situation. Katana Kate. Casanova. Okay, might have to change the music. Kate, yeah. Anyways, okay, so the guy, well, you can't move then. Is does he even have? I mean, he has a shit ton of charges, but that's only the owner. This is the whole Pierce plan stuff is so stupid. So technically, the mayor now said, "Hey, two people need a different job." Okay, I guess I now know why people have follower only. Yeah, so they said, hey, you need to move somebody out of management and remove their bank access. But there is no real reason why they would do this. Or the right. So Ethan will be lowered from a management position. Ray's bank access will be limited. A safety video will be required to be made and presented to the Department of Commerce for popcorn night. It's some weird, you know, do we know people? And then we can do that because funny. So what is what? Why is it like foggy or something? It is foggy. Anyways, I need to figure out what their relationship is because it doesn't sound like they wanted this to happen. And I read this up and down. It's so horrible. Yeah. What's up, kitty? Oh, Chris, did you see? Look, badge. It's working. There you go. This is for you, kitty. Yes, you can be lazy. I Hello,
Hello,
this is
Mr.
your
Hayes.
lawyer.
Hi, lawyer.
What you wanna talk about our successful lawsuit against the cops that
Yeah, it
only
was
took
huge.
7 months? Wow.
Uh-huh.
And some open doors gave you another 2.5 grand.
Yeah, huge.
And totally huge.
I'm gonna be rich.
Sure. I
Yep.
mean, it's legal money, you know.
Yep.
Well,
Well,
I'm on my bench on what is this marathon and
you got the parking structure.
no. I found a couple of benches that are completely open and people are speeding by all the time. It's entertaining. So I'm sitting on a bench on marathon and what is this one? Movie Star Way.
Okay, I got something to talk to you about, so I'll be there soon.
There's enough room for multiple people. That's why I'm here. There's
Oh,
even a
it's
trash
it's
can.
just
Wow.
just me.
Ah. Okay. Well, see you soon.
Oh boy.
What? Circle sign? What? Oh, the sperms. Yeah, that's eugenics. Yeah, that's Anyways, where were we? I said something. Oh yeah, this. So technically, if you do crime on it, it's gonna trigger. Somebody bought a new car.
Daddy Hayes.
Oh, I hear Daddy Hayes. Oh my God, it's a sub.
Hi.
Hello, new car.
Yeah, I
No, you
impulse
even have
bought
a
it when I was high.
founder's bench. Huh.
Alright,
Thank you, Kitty. Make sure you. Oh yeah, everybody.
gotta
There's a
jump.
giveaway. Hayes.
No.
Ah,
So yesterday I was high as balls, right?
that's
I was blasted
nice.
out of my mind. I was going, so I was putting some upgrades into my Sigma, and then I was like, shit, I bought everything that I need, including the dielectric grease to put in a fob, except the fob, as you do. So I was like, I'll
Mm.
buy a fob. So I bought a fob, and I went down to the pickup place, down on Place, and I parked up there, and then two other cars parked up. So one was like a black one with a spoiler, sports car. I thought, oh, it's an RH8. And then there was another car. Some person got out. I think it was Josephine from Turbomax. She went to go pick up her parts. I took no notice of this black car. Just thinking they were with the other person. So I got my fob and I started driving off. I didn't even get to the Signal Street Bridge before they pulled up in front of me. And my dumbass realized that it was a Jester with a wide body kit and a wicked spoiler. You know the super looking one, like the
Yeah,
I don't know.
the one that has been around for a while.
Yeah, it was very fucking nice. A woman, um, like a white hair. She had like a posh accent. Clearly upper class. Um, old. She said, "Get in," and I obviously no questions asked. This lady is driving a car I've never seen look so nice before. She probably has like a fucking machine gun. So I get in, and she says, "An opportunity lies within the glove box." So I said, "Okay," and there was a phone. And then she said,
That's nice.
"Get out," and then that was it. And then she drove off. I look on the phone and there's nothing except a number saved with three question marks, almost like the boost thing. Um, a little bit of time passes, and then I get a text on it saying, "Hello, Mrs. Parker," so they knew it was me. Um, and then I said hello, and then I got another text, and it said the following. I don't have it on this phone, but
Yeah,
I
thank
wrote
you,
it down
Kitty.
somewhere.
So you should have a founder's badge, and you got an extra 2 entries to the giveaway. Wow.
We enjoy a good competition, and from what we can tell, so do you. On October 17th, after 5 p.m. EST, there will come an opportunity for you to play with some things of interest to us. Deliver them to their designated location, and you might receive a reward. The more you play, the more you win, until the end. You must bring one person to join the games. But beware, your group won't be playing alone. We will be in touch. So, I get to thinking, and I remember when boosting started running again with the progression bar and stuff, and people were paying more attention to it, there was a war that broke out between Marabunta and Paradise, and that happened over a boost.
Mm-hmm.
Paradise held MG up and stole their boost. I think it's the same thing.
It does
And
sound like it.
what I'm expecting is groups of two, looking for boosts, holding each other up, etc. It's gonna be messy. The queens can't do it. Um, it's too late for us. Obviously, I can be there luckily today. It's one of the only days I can be around that late. Um, but the thing is, I expect some kind of violence, either holding people up or shooting or what. And I know it's not Blacklist thing really, uh, but yeah, I need help.
I mean, if they say only one, so one thing that I can't say experienced. I want to say learned when it comes to Hush. Uh, you need to play by the rules. If you don't play by the
Hmm.
rules, they set up. I'm not talking about the rules the cops or anybody else has. It's not going to be great.
So I
So,
spoke with Alex White today, and I was like, "Hey, have you seen any really cool looking cars that maybe we haven't seen before?" And he was like, "No, but I've heard about it." And so I was like, "I'm gonna yap here, and if I need help, he can help me. And if not, I know that he's a part of it." And he said that he couldn't help me. He's gonna be doing the same thing tonight. And I was like, "Okay, is Diamond gonna be helping you because she's in his group?" I was like, maybe Diamond can help me." And he said no. So it's I know he's SRS, so SRS are gonna be there. He said they're getting four, so they're gonna have the two people that are requested, and then two people as backup just in case shit goes either bad or whatever. I don't know if that's smart. I don't know. I expect to see probably Ice Pop driving for them. He said he wasn't driving, so I imagine Ice Pop's gonna be driving, and he will be hacking. I don't know what kind of cars to expect. Probably interceptor worthy cars.
most likely. I want to say uh, Red Eyes. Reach out to Red Eyes. He should be around to help as part of your duo. And with me in the fourth as backup, we can be at least around, so we can get you guys out of there if needed. I personally, um, I don't feel like shooting anyone, but
No.
it's usually, it doesn't need to come to that.
Yeah,
Um,
no. I mean, I spoke to Alex and he was like, um, listen, we're probably going to be holding each other up or whatever. He doesn't want to shoot. None of them want to shoot. But we kind of agreed, like, if this happens, it is what it is, you know? It's like, I'm not going to war over it. We all got the same job. We all know what we're getting into. The whole Paradise MG thing, it's silly. Uh, the whole point of the thing is to go against each other and beat the other, so I might my thinking was I think Vengeance were involved with that too. So my thinking is I think originally Vengeance and Paradise were contacted for that, and then Marabunta like assisted Vengeance, right? So my thinking is if it's only two, it could be me being contacted and then someone from SRS.
I want to
Um,
say it was more than two
was it?
groups.
Okay.
Um, I want to say there were three groups, so Marabunta might have gotten that regardless.
Yeah, because I was like, we should work together. Like, if anything, if he was doing it with Diamond, I would have tried to work together because it'd be better to work together and just split the reward than going against each other, right? Because they're good friends of ours. But if he's doing it with SRS, that's not gonna happen.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, I can hack. Red Eyes can drive. You can be back up. You have a your Komodo, right? Is it still shit?
Yeah, I can grab other cars.
Okay.
That's not the issue. We need. I want to have a fourth on standby as
Yeah,
well.
that's what I'm thinking.
You said when is this going to happen?
5 p.m. Eastern, which it says it's after 5 p.m. Eastern, which worries me because even I only have like 3 hours after 5 p.m. Eastern, and I know you and Red Eyes will be might be a little more rough for you guys.
Yeah,
I
it's
expect
gonna
to
be
be up till
fine
1
for
a.m.
red eyes. That's not the issue. Um, yeah, I want to say we should get together. Well, I guess 4 p.m. Eastern or something like that. I'll get
Mm,
everything.
I might struggle for 4 p.m. Maybe like 4:30 I can do.
Okay, 4:30. I
Yeah.
just early enough so we can stock up on everything that we need from
Yeah.
cherry cans to MFDs to lockpicks and
I'm gonna have 2 lockpicks, 2 Ikodos, 2 screwdrivers, a triangulator and ECU overrider in my fresh device, as well as 2 spare, gun, a bunch of ammo, a vest, first aid kit, and then I hopefully myself and Red Eyes will have a jerry can full, and ready to go because lately with even G boost, you've needed to fill it up. So we definitely need to, and even the extra people should have them in case we need to do a pit stop.
it's not really the gang stuff. Yeah. We might also just predefine certain spots to where to go in case.
Yeah, we need cars probably laid out just in case we have to ditch the car.
Yeah, have two stash points and 2 mobile.
Yeah, I
Everybody
can
get
put
on
my
the
Karuma
radio.
somewhere. Or this, and my Sigma's probably better. Although if we're being chased by interceptors and I get into this, it's probably not a good idea because this is 400 smoke.
Yeah, that might not drop that stuff. I mean, there's always that to go after the other car. But having
Yeah,
so the thing is, if they say only bring one friend, they probably don't want the way I learned how to boost was you have 2 that are scouting ahead
yep.
and they give information about cop movement and stuff like that. So if that is something that they don't want, and if they explicitly say, "Oh, only bring one friend," uh, yeah,
It's probably gonna be like
no, it's not.
probably something
It's
where they
uh,
will probably be watching. That's the first thing. So being so obvious in that like going in front of us and stuff, they're gonna catch on. But stuff like let's say we get the car out, we're being chased still. It's that kind of or like we get the tracker off. I don't know. If it's just a case of like we've lost the car, but we still have units on us. Maybe we have to ditch the car. It's probably where we're gonna need help.
yep, yep. And I mean, getting people out one by one shouldn't be an issue.
Yeah.
As long as you're treating the car good enough.
I need Red Eyes to lock in.
No, he can lock in. That's not
Okay.
an issue.
I just gotta think of the fourth because Hyper busy. I was gonna reach out to Gemma. Gemma's busy. Serena's busy. Heidi was the first person I reached out to because that would have been perfect. She's busy. Everyone I could think of was busy. And I thought all the blacklist would have been sleeping by then. But luckily they're not. 'Cause I was expecting to just not show up to this job, take the punishment of probably losing a bunch of rep, and but disappointing them and go from there. But showing up is better than not.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that Black Guy's is on his way to Europe right now.
Yep.
That would have been good. I mean, we have time to come up with somebody.
I mean, I could reach out to Jackson, but like it's the thing of if vengeance are invited, you know.
Yeah, he might not be the right person.
Yep.
Um,
I could reach out to like I don't know. I could reach out to someone crazy. Like maybe we have someone who
Sup,
can just
Emma?
who will just shoot with me if needed. But like I don't know if that's the play like Vol Hoodman or something from Golf Gang. But then again, if Golf Gang are invited, you know, 'cause they boost a bunch.
Yeah, I'm trying to think who will be around. Uh,
Diamond might be around, but I don't know if I want to put her in a situation where she might have to do something to her arm boy.
too many cops and racers on my phone.
Hmm.
I could ask Joy, the Supreme Justice. Sure, he's in.
It's a good idea. Actually, I have someone that I'm gonna reach out to. It's a queen, and she's arguably a better driver than Heidi and you guys in terms of getaway driving. That's for sure. It's Dallas. I don't know if you ever met her.
Don't think so.
I just don't know if she will.
Dude, I'm enjoying listening to Swiss music.
Otherwise, I don't really know what we can do.
Also, who do I trust to not fuck up things?
Yeah, that's the thing.
I mean, we got some time.
Yeah. I mean, worst case, we just do it as three.
Yeah. I will need to go north. I need to talk to Sandy Pump and Dump, and I really don't want to impeach the fucking mayor, but it looks like they're overstepping. Have you were you able to talk to Red? Is it gonna be around?
I think so. I mean, I don't have my racing phone on me to reach out, so.
Okay. Well, say let's say 4:30 p.m. Eastern is where
Yep.
we're gonna be back here. Well,
Do you
not
want to
this
meet
bench, but
at your spot in the parking lot?
we can, yeah, and most likely they're gonna be like follow these instructions or something with the phone that they gave you. So
Yeah, it's probably gonna be, I don't know, a vehicle in this area, or like they'll take a photo of the GPS or something. I don't know. Gotta find out. But the
yeah.
issue is like, what do we do in the situation that another group gets the car before us? No.
That is something that you need to decide. I have a good idea what your reward might be out of this.
What do you think?
Uh, there is a coin in circulation that Hush is giving out, and the rumor is, if you collect enough of them, you get a reward for it.
Kind.
So, yeah, that is a call that you need to make. Yeah, plus with Red, he's gonna be the one that is the one closest that's gonna have issues.
Yeah, the thing I'm thinking into is the more you play, the more you win until the end.
I think they had like 4 boosts, 3 boosts last time,
Hmm.
and I let's be real. Jackson was yip yapping, so I can't remember all the details, but it got harder and harder. And then there was something about that they were boosting the same car, so it might be different this time, and you're all boosting the same car.
Hmm. Yeah, I really think we're gonna have to fight over the car. So it's gonna be one car, multiple groups fighting over it, and it's just gonna be who can get the other in a spot where they can hold them up and take the car from them.
Yeah. Let's hope it doesn't come to this, or I don't think that eh, there's not gonna be issues afterwards.
Yeah, luckily, I guess it's crazy to say, but luckily, my identifier for my gang isn't crazy obvious, and Red Eyes isn't in a gang. It's not gonna cause issues immediately, but um, in the instance that Paradise or CBC are involved, it's gonna cause issues. That's my worry. Like SRS and us, there's a level of like decency in a way. You do what you have to, but not to a scummy point, and where we're gonna fucking fight over it. But it's whoever else is invited.
Yup.
Don't think CBC boosts, so I think we can write them off. Paradise were in the last one, so I don't know if they're gonna give them another opportunity. I don't know. I don't know how successful they are. Maybe whoever was successful in the last one is invited.
I mean, there's a lot of guessing that you can do. I want to say,
Yeah.
let's prepare for the worst, and everybody's gonna have a gun. Uh, just in case, but just don't use it lightly, and
Yeah.
definitely make sure that everybody's in the same. What's the word I'm looking for? Not level, but agreement on how we're gonna use said gun.
Yeah. All right. 4:30. I'm gonna go check my weed, and then probably sleep until then. Cause any
Okay.
rest.
Yeah. Let me know regarding Dallas,
Yeah. I'll figure
and
it
I'll
out.
see if I can find somebody that is good enough driver to make sure people can get out.
Yep. All right. I'll figure it out.
Yeah, and I head up to Sandy. And goodbye.
Have fun.
Um, if Johnny is able to lock in, um, he is one of the better people to have at your side. Playing field, yeah. That's 10 p.m. for you. Oh yeah, it's 11 for me. It's probably not gonna start until 12 because we all stall in the end. And yeah. But if Cal gets the chance to do hush boosts, we kind of need to you know, help out. I forgot that the brakes are horrible in this bike. What's up?
What's up? Who is?
It's James. Hello.
Yo, what, James?
Well, I'm here to figure that out with you guys. I said I was 5-10 minutes late, but also I don't know who is who, but
I'm
one
Rocky.
ah
I was looking for Ethan 'cause I think Ethan said he
yes.
had a meeting with somebody. He just ran inside, use the bathroom.
Is he already meeting someone? Sorry.
He ran inside to use the restroom.
Just for Tinkle, not for okay. Well,
Yeah, not
eh,
for meeting. Yeah.
it's I'm here for the little mayor stunt, you know.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah,
Try
I
to
think you'll
figure
be
that one out.
speaking. Yeah, I think you'll be speaking with both myself and Ethan about that. Because Ethan and I are the two that are involved with that.
So you're Ray.
Correct.
Okay. Well, although I'm James. James Hayes. What's up,
Good to
Darth?
meet you.
And I figured to bring the chopper when I'm coming up north. My
Hey,
my
yeah,
dr-
you fit right in.
my poor drift bike that I definitely bought for being a drift bike. Yes.
It's a night blade, isn't it?
Yeah, with the thickest fucking back wheel that you could imagine,
Yeah.
but there's no power on that wheel because yeah, that makes sense.
Yup. Yeah, I've ridden Ethan's one. I still want one because I fucking love that bike, but
Yeah, that's why I bought it.
It's interesting.
I went back to driving the Akuma because that one at least is drivable.
Yeah. If we get aftermarket parts eventually, maybe we'll be able to.
We don't even really
No,
need aftermarket parts. We just need sports tires for bikes. That's
I
all we need. If we have
I-
fucking sport tires, we're golden.
I don't think that's enough.
Yeah, but yeah,
She-
'cause he just said.
Oh, no,
rims,
it is.
so I'm like,
She,
Yeah, no,
she's like
trust me.
front
If
heavy and stuff.
Trust me, I've had muscle cars with like a completely useless first gear. That's how much wheel spin they had. I put them on sport tires, no more wheel spin at all.
Yeah, the
Like
Komoda.
sport tires
is,
are an absolute godsend when it comes to cars and bikes sliding around.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say I wish you were right.
Some of the cars lose speed too. Like I got a bagger, and that thing was like the fastest shit out there, but you know, I could get up to 100 easy and start wheeling, or put the weight on the back tire. I could get like a bit further. Now it's like struggling to get to 100.
I mean, I don't really give a
And yeah, I
fuck
do
to drive
spin
under
out.
20 on a chopper. I want to be, feel the power getting on the road, even if it's just 100 max speed. But it's I don't know.
Yeah, that too. I feel like the control is a lot better, so it'd be fucking dodging and shit. Just feel like it's not there. Like I've actually spun out on it. Like I've never spun out on a goddamn bike unless I'm like doing some crazy shit.
Yeah, you can start a donut with a cold start. Oh yeah, and do. Well, I am sure things are gonna be better in the future. Shit, I forgot to tell Amy. She
I mean,
needs to
dirt
make.
bikes haven't changed. Like luckily my Manches is like the same other than doing jumps.
4,750.
Like the jump ceiling and for falling off the bike is like a lot lower.
Yeah, so I don't really do jumps in a chopper or
If you were to
a.
jump from the dune from right here over this gas part and land in front of us, and I'd be fine. Now if I do it, I'll fall off the bike, but I can still land on the roof, which
Okay, Evil Knievel.
yeah, I actually hit somebody one time. You can still, but like on the other choppers, I don't think you could fucking land on the roof and
Yeah,
be
don't want to
fine.
do jumps in a chopper. That's for sure.
I was supposed to go crazy, man.
Well, just because your neighbor was Travis Pastrama and you were able to do all that stuff, not everybody else can do.
Trauma. I feel you. I feel you.
I
I
mean,
could
this
jump her
is
house too,
dear Lord.
but no, I mean I wouldn't do none of that with the bagger. Although I used to be able to do that with the bagger to get on a roof at least. I don't know if I can do that now.
Yeah, months and months ago, uh, the previous mechanics used to park their mechanic trucks on top of the roof. So. Oh my god, it's a battle. Quick, join. It's a battle. Join. Oh, there he
Hello.
is.
I'm
The-
done shitting.
That's nice. Did you wash your hands?
No.
Yeah, I'm not gonna shake your hand, but hey, it's me, James. Hello.
Oh, I'm wearing gloves. It's fine.
Yeah, that's good for you, but the shit is still sticking to the gloves that I'm gonna be shaking.
You're gonna feel it through the gloves. It'll be all squishy and ugh. Yummy.
Okay.
That's concerning.
Do you want to go somewhere else, or you want to have that conversation here? Because I'm gonna need more details of what happened in
To the
the
pool
shitter.
table.
Ah,
To the pool table.
okay.
Jesus, going to the shitter is what you pointed me to.
Talking to shitter if you really want to.
No, not really. No. Didn't know that you have a fancy office up here.
This is the pool table. This is where we shout at people.
Yeah. You know that you need to put the balls into the holes and stuff. There. Okay. Anyways.
Someone glued it. I
Ah.
think it was Damo.
That's just rude.
Yeah. I think
Nice
he blew
snake.
up the snake as well.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna need a review. Not review. Just tell me what happened when the crime occurred on the premise, or the what was leading up to the whole thing.
Yackle happened.
Nice.
He tried getting Ray for no registration. Ray paid his registration. Yackle was insisting in getting it towed, despite the fact that the car would have just been sitting there on the side of the road for hours, because this was like early grapeseed time. We had enough of arguing with Yackle after like 10 minutes of it, so Ray booted it. We were running for them for quite a while, through the city, all over the place. There was a point where they crashed out, and we're kind of getting away, but then Ray crashed because he was looking in his mirror and not paying attention to the road. That's what I was there for, you dumbass. But Ray went out the windscreen, and the cops caught up. They didn't see that Ray had gone out the car, so I then continued the chase. I realized that Ray's truck had barely any gas left in it when I was back up in Sandy, so I abandoned the truck. I cut through the bumper dump to get to my truck, which had gas in it. I jumped in my truck. It had a door missing. They managed to tase me out of it, and I got cuffed immediately. I was at that point. They didn't realize that Ray was out the truck. They didn't realize that throughout the entirety of my processing that Ray wasn't there, and they were still looking for him when I was being processed. So they didn't know he was in the city. So I only got hit with resisting arrest, but Yackle, despite the fact I was only in the truck for about 2 seconds, he felt the need to search my truck. I didn't even know this was in there, but there was a firearm in there that wasn't registered to me, plus some adrenaline needles, I think. So then I got hit on possession of a secondary substance, and I got hit with criminal possession of a firearm, felony D, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
That was on my truck that was parked out by 24/7 near that trailer on the other side of our lot. It was nowhere what we would constitute the property. If we're referring to the Pierce plan, that refers to property lines. The property lines of this place only covers anywhere that's covered by a roof.
Okay.
So that's an argument to me. But yeah,
It's
the
not
felony
the argument made, but
that I was charged with wasn't on Pompano property. It was then that we got reached out to by the mayor's office. Well, first of all, we got the audit through, which is spoken for, I guess, because they constituted that a felony was committed on the property, which I would argue it wasn't.
Yeah, but that is also the pact policy for audits and compliance tracking is felony A, B, or C conviction by the business owner or co-owner. Any felony committed on a business property involving an employee. So that is, sure, you got a felony D, but you said me the audit process did not bring up anything.
Nothing at all, no.
Okay.
Bumbledum's clean as fuck. Clean as a whistle.
How busy are you working, or at least in the past, let's say the past 3 months? How often were you guys open, would you say?
We had the tax in escrow up until, because Franklin told us this in the meeting. Our tax in escrow in, I think, August to September was about 20,000 a month. So that'll be like just over like 200,000 to the 250,000 region profit, not profit, but general revenue. When I came back, because I was away for a couple months, we in like October, coming into October, our tax and escrow was 65,000, which would then be like 650 to 700,000 in revenue.
Okay, I mean, that means there was a growth period in the past 3 months because you came back or you did more. Okay, that's a good sign. The thing is, this is not about the felony. They give the pact and the audit process that is, I want to say fine. Now the punishment that you received is the issue. There is nothing in the regulation where the mayor's office can punish you like that.
Yes, so that's where
There-
we're flagging.
There was
our
also
questions.
so in the meantime I got hit with, so I was the co-owner of the shop for a while.
Mm-hmm.
After getting into that chase with Jackal, because during that chase I got hit with reckless evading when they did catch me. That moment I immediately stepped down as co-owner. So from that moment on, the shop did not have a co-owner.
Okay.
And I have then since then been hit with burglary, which should not affect anything because I wasn't the co-owner anymore. Yet they also still insisted that I lose my access to transferring money out of the business bank account, even though none of my crimes are financial in nature.
Well, the burglary kinda is. We all know that the guy at the pawn shop is paying you for all this stuff. So to a certain degree, it is.
But
And
why are they giving those consequences during a conversation that supposedly was about Ethan's crimes?
yeah, I'm not sure if they went through the whole roster, and then we're like, okay, we have person X in that position, and they shouldn't be, because they.
No, because we have more people with felonies in higher positions, and they did not get involved in this.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah, it was more of a personal attack on Ray by the looks of it. Because the burglary was unrelated to that chase. You got reckless evading, and he wasn't arrested out of the pump and dump. He pled guilty.
I was
to his
arrested
crime.
near my house.
Yeah, they arrested you at your house. You were nowhere, like you weren't on the property. You were never on the property because you ejected in the city. Yeah, the consequences they gave us, it felt like they then reverted from Pact after doing the audit. Instead of doing the meeting that Pact says about like speaking to the owner, ignore Rocky, he's got gangrene.
No, I got cured. Oh my fucking god.
Okay.
Yeah,
I got it again.
they then reverted to the end of the Pierce plan by the looks of it, by their course of actions. So the meeting that was meant to be with the business owner was then held with me and Ray in attendance, where they then came down with the consequences that they gave.
It's interesting. So I heard from somebody within the business council, like they reached out to me and were like, "Hey, y'all are in trouble for this shit," prompting me to, do my executive duty, reach out and have a prior meeting. In that prior meeting, none of my charges were ever brought up. It was all about Ethan's charges. Then during the secondary meeting with the business owner present, suddenly my charges are being brought up as well. Which is kind of weird. I feel like if my charges were the issue, why not just bring that up during the original conversation then?
Yeah. It's okay. So there is a component in your punishment where you need to do that video, whatever essay.
Yeah.
Which for me is a punishment that qualifies as I would do that to a friend to ridicule them kind of deal.
Yes.
Do you know who recommended that?
Okay, who did?
Ophelia, who is my friend.
Okay, well, yeah, well then that's not okay. Then at least that makes sense, because the way it looks like is like you know each other really well, but their administrative directives that they give you with the down ranking and the abilities to transfer money and whatnot just seem out of what they're actually able to do under the Pierce plan.
Originally, they wanted us to fire Ethan because that's what they mentioned in the original conversation with me. To which I then pled the case, saying, "Hey, man, like he is a fucking star mechanic and basically carrying fucking shift one wouldn't be good
Oh
for
my god, a
business."
customer.
Help! Help!
What?
Help, where are you?
Up the
I'm up
stairs.
the stairs.
He was up the stairs.
What the fuck happened again?
Gangrene.
Same fucking thing happened.
Gangrene.
Okay, well, it's just me and I need a repair. So, where
That's-
is he? Where the fuck?
You just walked
Uh,
right
it's-
over.
yeah,
him.
he's on the
let me
floor.
grab
I
him for
don't
ya.
see him. I don't see him. Oh no.
I'm a ghost.
Hold on. There we go.
Uh,
It's because this is the furnished place, you know.
Okay.
floor.
Okay.
Kick him
do
outside.
you
Grab a shovel and, you know,
I'm not burying.
Start digging a hole.
yeah. Uh,
Yeah, no, they originally wanted us to fire Ethan, which I don't really think that they should have the power to demand that from a business, because at the end of the line, I know my business better than they do. Which also got proven because they went through the fucking bank records and realized that he is indeed bringing in a lot of fucking money, and that's why they decided that we didn't have to fire.
yeah, I really do not understand that the reach that they're trying to have, because as soon as you have the business license, the only way you can lose it if the owner and then the transfer both fuck up, and then you won't be able to transfer it anymore.
Well, our owner is squeaky clean, so
Yeah, yeah. So that's a super weird stuff for me. So I said that in a phone call with Ethan. As soon as we are opening a dialogue or even putting something on the docket, things are gonna escalate because Franklin got mayorship and then was MIA for a month. So there is an issue with the guy or them.
yeah.
And they're not gonna take this lightly. That you're not rolling over and taking it up the ass.
Yeah. No, that's that's valid. If it comes down to it, I think the consequence that we have currently is something we can technically live with, because it's a lot of it is just like, oh well, on paper it looks this way, but in reality, nothing has really changed. So,
yeah, that's usually the way it is.
But at the same time, it's like one of those principal things where I'm just like, yeah, no, this shit isn't right. They shouldn't be allowed to do this.
I think it is okay for them to demand that the owner is a complete clean person, and depending on what charges that you have, you might not be able to be part of the executive staff. But although, let's see, Ethan does some stuff in his free time.
Yeah, I'm not the most calm person when I'm out with my uniform.
Yeah.
I beat up 2 cops in the cells the other day because they left me uncuffed and tried to take my possessions.
That's
But then
nice.
also as an executive, I really don't care what my employees do outside the fucking business. I'm not gonna run around 24/7 policing the people that work at this business in their free time.
Yep.
That's not realistic.
No, you wouldn't be able to hire anybody.
That's funny because they also in the same meeting complained that we need to hire more people.
Okay, I'm looking at a list that is pretty essential, but you know.
Oh yeah, we have a decent amount of employees, but we're not gonna put a gun to your head and be like work or we're gonna kill you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you don't feel like working for a little bit because you're near like burnout or whatever, by any means, take the fucking break. I've been there, dude.
I was there. I was missing for 3 months.
Exactly. Like I'm not gonna force people to stand at the fucking job if they don't want to.
Mm.
But at the same time, whenever they do feel like they want to, they're more than welcome to come work.
Okay, so my suggestion for you guys right now is, quote unquote, comply fully with their demands. If you can manage the business regardless, or with little extra steps, and you know you can still run the business, then that is fine for now. I will reach out to Ophelia first, because of the relationship I have with her, and see what she knows. Just as a where I come from, we say, uh, oh God, if I'm gonna start speaking Swiss German now, you're gonna kill me or something. It's it's like putting out your feelers, kind of deal where um see what they know and how they feel about it before we go up the food chain, because
So
I think she's like a
I
supervisor.
know
So
I do know that. So Ophelia is one of Aiden's friends, and the other two people that were involved in that conversation were, I believe, Rourke was there as well, right?
Rourke and Lucky.
Rourke and Lucky, who are both friends with me. Um, from which I know from Lucky as well that she has expressed to me that she considers quitting because she's kind of fed up with how Franklin forces them to do their job in relation to
interesting.
insane demands for paperwork and all that kind of stuff.
I have no idea how long he's still gonna be going. Yeah, I don't believe a mayor should have a say in the inner workings of a privately owned business. There are rules and guidelines that the owner needs to follow. I want to say, you know, the CFO, CEO, COO, CTO, whatever you want to have, also to a certain degree, because they're gonna have full access. Um, but even a CEO can be a criminal outside. It
Yeah.
is
I mean,
when
we don't even have a CEO. We have an executive board.
okay, yeah,
To which
I mean, it's
I'm the head of essentially. Um,
It's to maintain kind of a level.
yeah,
The whole point of the executive board in the first place was to maintain the Pump and Ump on the right track, because we were aware by bringing in an external business owner that they would try to change something that was already kind of perfected, you know?
okay.
This business was started by the Hellions. It has always been run by the Hellions, and we didn't want someone to come in and try to push us out after all of the work that we put into making it, especially since for a motorcycle club running a legal shop, we faced a lot of challenges and a lot of profiling from certain law enforcement agencies. All it took was the wrong person that could fuck it over. And
Yeah,
it has happened. It has happened.
it has happened. Yeah,
It has happened. We managed to fight our way out of it. But the whole point of the Pump and Ump is to give back. That's why the bank account has never got that much money in it, because all of the profits, minus a little bit for the business license and shop fees, goes to the mechanic. So the business breaks even plus a bit of change to cover business licenses and expenses like the shop truck out there and equipment.
okay.
So
Huh?
that's been the whole point of Pump and Ump, is giving back.
Yeah. It's also not one of those businesses where like it's not. Yes, I'm the head of the executive board, but even I can't just say like we're doing this way now. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's a-
that's totally fine.
I mean, I
It's-
could, you know, I mean, I could, but I would feel some resistance from, you know, my fellow executives, and probably even from management and even from guys like Ethan who are now head mechanic. Because believe it or not, his voice still matters just as much as mine does. I think that what I mean. So the whole reason we have a structure is more so that the mayor's office knows who to reach out to, so they have points of contact.
Mm.
It's completely unrelated to how the business actually operates.
The whole point of the executive board is decisions are made as a whole. What the fuck, Rocky? The right decisions are made because it has a group of level-headed people that can make those decisions as a whole and see all aspects of it, because we're all from different walks of life at the end of the day. That's, yeah. Instead of just having the one owner that calls all the shots and they might not be the right decision, we have a group of people, and not just all like fucking fancy schmancy office types. We got fucking Daniel Chapman, for fuck's sake. That guy is like, I'm surprised that he's not on the Grapeseed top 10. But he comes up with fucking amazing ideas.
Yeah.
Well,
So
that's good to
having that-
hear.
And I mean, when you talk about like reputation and stuff, because just Franklin mentioned this to me, being like, "Well, having a guy like Ethan Hydon could be bad for your reputation." I'm like, he literally single-handedly rebuilt the car that belongs to Arnie from Grapeseed, who is a deputy.
he exclusively comes here now.
Yeah, fucking. We have the seal of approval from fucking Murph, who is a Grapeseed deputy. You just saw how chill we are with the FIB, who literally just walked into the building like it's no big deal.
Fucking Strong Rock, the stingiest bastard in the city, comes here for his own personal vehicles as well as the FIB fleet.
Yeah, reputation in the city is a different beast than on the mainland, because it's the word, and not all of your actions. It's being a criminal is a day job here. Let's be real. And being a cop and then shooting criminals because circumstances, it happens. But yeah. Anyways, I will go after this for you guys. Up to the step where I know why Franklin thought it was a good idea to give that directive and under what power. And at this point, there's going to be the question of how we going to handle this. A, you're going to rebel and not do what they want. B, we're going to put something on the docket, which also going to be an impeachment point for the mayor. And do I want to impeach the mayor? Yeah, probably going to need more than, my standard rate that I already checked up like crazy, because I don't want to work for free anymore, because I've spent my money on a bike that is useless, more or less.
Yeah.
And the $200 an hour I get from the state, we all know.
Yeah, that doesn't cut it.
Yeah, that's no.
Imagine we make no state pay at all.
Yeah, I know. But you might have had your go at the 5-finger discount or 10-finger discount at an ATM before. I'm not judging. I'm not saying you did, but you might have. And then, you have more possibilities than I do. And I'm going to lose my bar license if I do this.
That's true.
So I'm kind of staying away from things that get me disbarred.
I mean, that's very valid.
So
Yes,
it's one of those things, as I said, like, in the end of the line, the shop can operate the way it is now. The fact that we're still, kind of like, this isn't right, because more of a principle thing. We're going to mostly leave it up to you. Like, if you say, hey, man, this is not worth it, or it's not that much of a case, then, that's it. We'll let it slide. But if you and your professional...
hilarious, because does Franklin realize the majority of the workforce and management that will be turning up to that meeting are Hellions, and I might just encourage them to turn up in cut so it looks like we're overthrowing their office, because they want to host it in their office.
Interesting.
Wait, they want to have another meeting?
They want to do the fucking popcorn night for the.
Oh, the fucking popcorn
presentation.
night bullshit. Yeah, yeah.
They little did they know there will be like 10 to 15 hellions that rock up to that meeting.
Oh, dude, I straight up told Frank, be like, listen, man, if you want, I can pull every fucking executive and management to the fucking meeting.
That'll be funny.
Yeah. Again, you need to figure out how you want to handle it. My job right now is to figure out under what idea they did that directive to tell you what to do in your own business.
Yeah, like, do we have a case or not? Is kind of the question.
Yeah, what I read from the legislation, technically you have a case. Do you have a case to be like, yeah, we're gonna sue for something? Probably not. The
Honestly,
harm.
if we would sue, it would literally just be for the reversal of their instructions.
Yeah, but
Like,
Lots of
okay, that's
instructions and rewriting of laws that clearly have a lot of holes in them.
yeah, that's
they need to be rewritten.
the point is you don't need to sue for that directive to be overturned. It's not a directive. It's words spoken by the mayor that he's not able to do. And when he says, "Well, you didn't do this, now you're gonna face the consequences," then is when you're gonna go sue. But the problem might be, let's say do we still have like this 3-strike system, whatever? He would need to be like, yeah, we're gonna close your business and you won't be able to work. That is that might be the issue that they're facing. What's up, Kirst? Hello, hello. But I want to say, yeah, that's right now. Technically, you don't need to follow this. If it doesn't interfere with your daily business, just do it for now. And when I know that he pulled that shit out of his ass, what I'm assuming, we basically can confront him. Or them. I'm sorry. I don't want to be rude towards Franklin. I don't know if he's walking around in drag, if he's transitioning or whatnot. I'm just. Anyways, yeah. So I want to say we go from there. Do you have a date for that popcorn night?
No. I think you said Ophelia reached out to you, Ray, at one point asking about it.
She asked me when I was working the casino shift if we had started yet.
I mean, I can cook up a PowerPoint in 5 minutes. Like, I used to do it for a fucking living.
Okay.
I need to do a lot of transitions and stuff because Franklin wants star transitions and silly animations and a picture of me and Ray in dunce hats.
Much mega wow.
I fuck knows, man.
I don't know. I find that shit funny, but at the same rate, I don't know Franklin that way well.
Nice, Pharaoh.
I mean, if it would have been just Ophelia, Lucky, and Rourke, would have been an entirely different fucking scenario. But
also, who won the battle?
also,
I was not
the
paying
fucking
attention.
fact that fucking Ophelia said that you took it all over your face, and then Franklin going like a good little boy is kind of,
Oh yeah, that made me uncomfortable.
What died?
Yeah, that's a mayor should not be saying that shit.
Little did
Did you
mayor know,
spam
I
too
had a
much?
pistol
Oh,
in my
for fuck's
pocket,
sake.
and that was the type of shit that would have made me shoot, but I was in the room with you guys, and I didn't want to fuck it up. But that pissed me off. Ophelia's comment, not so much, because she flirts with me all the time. I'm Irish, it's.
This is not the Irish part. That's the Ophelia part.
It's Ophelia, yeah, but yeah, she likes Irish people. I've heard enough from Jackson about that. But yeah, it's I appreciate Ophelia's joke when Franklin added that comment. I was
restarted the
ready to go out
bond.
swinging. I don't like that shit.
Okay. Yeah. So now we're gonna come to the unfortunate part where I will be saying I need money for my work. If you want to have me do that work.
Would
same-
you hate me if I said wait until after Saturday evening?
With doing work.
Because that's when paychecks go out and we know what our budget is.
You're broke. You're telling me you're broke right now.
Well, we're gonna do it out of business expenses because it's
Ah.
a business-related thing. So we
Yeah.
need to see how much money's in the business account because we just bought a fucking $35,000 shop truck.
It's
Probably
nice.
should ask him how much he
$5 grand
charging, man.
base. How much you want?
No, that's when we go to
$5,000.
court. I want to do my Doctor Evil impression. Say $1 million. And anyways, stroking a cat, imaginary cat. No. So basically, it's gonna be because I think we're not gonna need to go to court for this one. I want to say 1,500 to 2 grand is for everything the work that I want to prevent going to court and secure the fact that Franklin is an asshole. With giving those directives out to businesses for no reason. If we go to court, we might need to find some allies because if I are these okay? I appreciate the cash, but it's gonna need to be a transfer to my
Oh, my bad.
business account.
My bad, I didn't know.
Stop, chicken. I'm gonna need to talk to you. Because
I have
if
it
we
back on the
impeach
computer,
the
but
mayor,
I'm
there's
still
gonna
by
be
myself,
more
so I'll be right
people.
back.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll be talking to Ophelia as soon as I can, anyways, and then we'll see what we can do over the weekend. And I'll be honest, I usually work for free because I do like helping people. One thing that you get with me is I straight out tell you it's worth or not worth. I'll tell you that you're being a dumbass for keeping a gun that is hot and then you're getting caught with it. I also defend even cops when somebody brings up a stupid money grab court case because, if you're doing something dumb, you should pay for it, but not just because somebody can type up a lawsuit. So there's that.
Valid.
Hell yeah.
Valid.
I'm a loyal person. That doesn't mean that if you are at war with the I don't know whatever group that you're at war that if I represented them before, I will never represent you. It's a case by case. If you're honest with me, I'll be honest with you. If I can't do something because I'm conflicted, I will tell you. I survived so far with the money that I made. I'm okay saying no to a case, but I can always give you my honest input before. So
But yeah, in this case, I'd say just see what you can find out, and if it's something that's worth having some more legal pressure put on them, then by any means.
yes, I don't want to poke a bear and then you guys getting temporarily closed while things are being worked on, and that's not going to help you. That's why if you can work like this right now, you're...
once again, I mean, if they decide to temporarily close us, it kind of proves their overreach, right?
Yeah, but are we gonna go and sue the state then for loss of revenue?
I think the big issue is that it's always hard to trace who these demands actually come from, because I also heard Franklin say during the meeting it was something about keeping Epcot happy or something like that, which I'm pretty sure only Epcot or something from ABCOTT, something like that would assume. Which I feel like I've only ever heard that name in association with the FIB.
I don't know if that's the senator or something like that. Anyways,
yeah. So but it does kind of say that maybe the orders aren't coming from the mayor's office, but more from like a level above that.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Like I said, I'm not gonna poke a bear. I'm just gonna see what people want to tell me, and I'll try. When it comes to what's in the legislation, they are not within their rights to demand that of you. That's clear. So technically, they're already overstepping. Um, we just need to find out what is the correct way to get this resolved and not escalate. That's the point. And as soon as we know that, if we need to escalate, if that goes to a court case, we need to find others that want to impeach the mayor, and I'm sure there are enough people that want to do that.
There's always enough people.
Yeah.
I have a feeling we're probably not the only business that's been hit with this shit, anyways. So
Speaking to Vengeance and them talking about Limitless, yeah, they've had some pressure on them for some stuff as well.
Yeah, so that will be something that we're gonna line up if it's necessary. If we can be like, well, Franklin, if you can explain to us, this is a super simplified version. If you can explain to us how you're allowed to do this, we would like to know. And he says, yeah, well, it's written there that blah blah blah. Sure, then it is what it is, but again, you don't want to poke him for no reason to then lash out even more. And
He is impossible to bargain with as well, so that one simple question might be met with
yeah,
hostility.
I will say this. I've had that meeting with him prior to the meeting with the business owner, to which I kind of gave him those facts, saying, hey man, none of this shit was actually committed on business property, and all he said was that doesn't fucking matter. It's been triggered, deal with it. So, I don't know how far we're gonna get with a conversation like that.
yeah.
It's worth a try though, isn't it? At the end of the day, having more people present in that second meeting meant that the only option wasn't me getting fired or the business getting shut down if I wasn't fired.
Yeah, I
Obviously, we'll
would
have
rock
evidence of
up
that
with as
going
many
into it.
people from Sandy Pump Dump or related to Sandy Pump Dump as possible. Just make it awkward for them.
If we do this popcorn night, I am going to make it as awkward as possible. Trust me. I'm going to make sure all of the Hellions show up in their cuts.
Perfect.
15 fucking Hellions sat in the fucking mayor's office.
Yeah, which used to be the DHA office, and he put a code lock in front of the door, and now I can't use it anymore. It's great. It's really great.
Just root around. So
Oh, he stole your office, is what you're saying.
Yeah,
root around in every porta potty and just leave shits on the door so they step in it when they go in.
What is it with you and shit everywhere?
He loves shit.
Okay. Is it?
You can use a lawyer office down the street, or that guy didn't pay rent or something, and it's open.
Yeah, Salty's place I can use. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Also, the Pump and Up property isn't actually registered to the Pump and Up owner.
It's also so
I still own the property.
At some point, we had property lines that only included the building. Then I got that updated at some point to have the entire lot, which they approved. But since then, business property lines have been completely removed. There are no more property lines as it stands right now, which means you can't even prove that something was on the property or something happened on the property because we don't technically have a fucking property. Except for the building, which is the part that we're standing in.
And is owned by me, not the Pump and Dump.
Exactly.
Interesting.
From them.
I'm pretty sure Alan actually paid money for this property when we got it as well, so I don't think we're even registered keepers. I think this is actually owned by us, but I don't know if that's documented.
I remember it came up on the property app.
Yeah.
And then people were like, "You guys buying it? Buy it, buy it." And they were like, "What?"
Yeah, so as far as I know, I think we actually own this. We're not just like registered keepers like other business owners. Because we've had keys to this property longer than any other business in the city. This was the first business property that had keys for it.
Well, it has to start somewhere.
We didn't even fucking ask for it. We just came here one day and there's a crane outside.
Well, Builder Bob, I guess. Was that the one that exploded? I don't know.
We all put hard hats on and built a great big char station.
Hmm. Okay. I keep you guys in the loop. What I can figure out, we'll be meeting Ophelia later because we finally won our civil lawsuit against PD. TLDR, if a cop omits information on a warrant and he gets to raid stuff because a judge signed it, he's not liable. So, he can basically, quote unquote, lie and then raid a business. But,
Huh.
They
Interesting.
can raid this place all they want.
up, Swig?
They won't find anything.
yeah, but they, they knew where to find the PD equipment and they raided all the other places first,
I heard about that,
Huh.
actually, yeah.
Well, yeah.
Those type of rumors fucking spread like wildfire.
Yeah.
Well, it's all in the docket and it was ruled in our favor, so yeah.
Whoa!
Not
Did you get
that much
paid,
money.
or do I need to do it?
I did not get paid because I need to charge someone,
Charge
which
me. I've got money. It's just $2,000.
can I probably can invoice the business, eh?
I mean,
Is that
if you can
possible?
invoice, then you can invoice the business, yeah.
Yeah, you can.
None of
we
us can
invoice-
approve it, but yeah, you can.
Ah.
invoice it.
Well,
I think Danny
I'm
has
just
to
gonna-
approve it, right?
Yeah, just Danny. And the funny thing is, after they fucking pushed Ray down because he got a felony and insisted on that, I mentioned the fact that the person that does all our paychecks has a felony, and he's like, yeah, we're willing to overlook it because we know it's hard to find people that are good with money.
what?
It kind of contradicts fucking pushing me down, but okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck Ray, fuck Ray.
That's
yeah, Danny
just
was like
stupid.
16 attempted murders. Yeah, he's fine. I heard he's good with money.
Okay, I'm gonna make it easy for myself, and I'm just gonna charge you, Ethan, if that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Worst case scenario, Danny might just send me the money back. It's,
Okay,
state ID is 10864.
Yes, I'm debating what the amount is going to be because, like every non-American, if I say it's going to be $2,000, that is technically including tax. But somebody thought it was a good idea to not do that in fucking America.
The Costco, everything, you have to read the little price because it says the VAT price.
Yeah, that's just great. Okay, it's gonna be 1852. What a number!
Hey,
So
Ray,
that's
move around.
it's
That was
two.
probably a historical date somewhere.
You good?
Sure, somebody died that year.
I'm not gonna press it multiple times because
No,
would
that
be
just means
bad.
I need to do work and then send you money back.
There you go.
Okay,
once.
appreciate that. Yeah, I'll update you as soon as I know more. Usually a quick TLDR, and I hope I know more after this weekend. And yeah, I'll say just comply right now, and we go from there.
Okay. I need to go to Flywheels and show them how to do mechanic work now.
Oh.
Okay.
They called me
Uh.
saying, "How do you do this?" I'm like,
God.
"Oh, you do this, this, and this," and they're like, "It's not working." So I guess I'm gonna have to fucking do it myself.
Thanks, Mr. Hayes.
You're young. Call me anytime.
Appreciate it.
Let's hope we get that resolved.
Nice night bleed.
Yeah, same Z's.
I got You know how much it costed me to get this painted the way it is?
Probably too much.
9 grand.
Oof.
'Cause I had to
My,
go to
Who
the
does
wrap
that?
shop and fucking Turbomax to get 2 different things done. The
Ah.
wheels came out orange like yours, and I wanted them black. So that
well,
costed me fucking 4K.
I do work at a wrap shop, so it's probably cheaper for me. But the bike came like this, and I feel like it's fine to leave it like that. You know.
If you see the request we made for the pump and dump truck, you know, you can give us some extra love.
As soon as we are able to actually get the proper vinyl for reps, I will be pumping out deliveries left and right. I have
Fuck
like
yeah.
6 that are supposed to be out and about, but the only one that is out that I've done is the haze truck. That delivery is mine.
I've seen those. Yeah, they're really good. I'm actually hella
Oh yeah,
I'm
we
impressed by
want
that.
to do a custom livery for the
Nice.
Hellions too.
Well, as soon as we can, feel free. I'll gladly make those for you.
Fuck yeah. We'll reach out about that. The main priority right now, we put the shop truck in. I can't wait to see that.
Yeah.
Because right
Uh,
now it's just boring.
Yeah. Well, have fun at Flywheels. I'll be a
Yay,
phone
let's
Andy
go
for a
school
while.
These nerds.
Hello.
Hello, it's James.
Hi. Can I call you right back? We're trying to get a tire off a dog.
What? No,
She
so many
got
questions.
herself stuck in the tire.
Okay. Well, you do that.
Yeah.
I'll have another phone call. So if I don't pick up right away, I might be on that phone call. So yeah. Talk to you soon.
Bye.
Goodbye. I pressed the button. I can't. Phone, come on. It's taking forever.
Hello.
Hello. We need to sit down together and talk about things in life. And as you might have seen, we got the civil lawsuit done. It's not as much as I was hoping for, but you know,
Yeah.
better than
Okay.
nothing. Where you at?
Oh,
Oh.
Promenade clothing store near here.
Okay, I'm in Sandy, so I'll come down there. It's gonna take a moment.
Okay.
Okay,
All right.
goodbye.
I'll see you in a minute.
And you're done with work, myself, about a nap and get ready for tonight. Yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll see how that's gonna turn out tonight. Burgur. Soda. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be something. It's just gonna depend on who's the third party that got an invite. I'll be honest. Okay, I think we need to change the music. How about we go for this? No. What's my Spotify stuff doesn't work here? There we go. maybe leaning forward because the weight balance is fucked on the bike. Nope, 106. And it's not faster. I don't know why that car exploded. Are you fucking trying to kill me? Yeah, you are trying to kill me. I need to stop feeling bad for charging people. Just the cops. Also, we need to figure out who we can ask to be number 4. Don't think we have anyone from Blacklist, then we can
Oh, hey, Hayes.
what's
What's
Speak and shout up here.
Oh, speak and shout up
Huh?
here.
Party.
if you did you rub my lamp and that's why I'm here? Or when? What?
Yep.
What the? I was just
Jackson
saying
or
that
Rob
I need-
Summon?
I mean, whatever, you know, floats your boat.
Been rubbing my MFD device of fucking 1s and 0s and 5s and 9s
The
and
numbers,
8s and
Jackson,
7s
the
and 6
numbers.
numbers.
Oh, you're boosting right now. I need
You've
to
been
get my
boosting all day, it
I need to
seems.
get my daily grub.
His
on
directional skills are
newspaper.
getting worse and worse. And do you know the crazy
Oh.
thing? When it comes to his car, he gets me there, Ophelia. Like, oh, where do you want me, Jackson? He's like, right here. He gets me there quick as well. When it comes to mine, he starts pussyfooting around, fucking giving me wrong direction, can't stick the numbers
Jackson.
in. He's toying with me. He fucking honey dicks me.
The signals have been all over the place when they were
Right,
sunny for
right.
some reason.
But for yours, they're conveniently perfect, and you can just
Yeah.
fucking manhandle me
How
and put me where you want me.
convenient, Mr. Huxley.
Mhm.
How convenient.
Yeah, like once or twice I'd let it off and feel it, but it's been more or less every one this man has fucked me.
I
Well, he
tell
just
somebody to
knows
go
what he
left
wants.
and he goes right.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
God. Do you not know your lefts and right? Is that the problem?
That's the problem.
Oof.
Yeah, it's been something. It's been something working with this man today.
I'm okay.
Maybe not all the way, but yeah,
That's the
a
spirit,
little bit
buddy.
okay.
That's the spirit.
I'm fine.
You got a busy day over
Oh.
there? Or just playing.
I don't think so. I had a text from that man over there,
Mhm.
looking like MC Burberry, saying that he wanted to talk to me.
West side.
I do like the shirt,
That's
so you know.
No, Jackson.
Uh,
Are you sure you're okay? West Side is what you
No.
screamed at MC Burberry.
is,
Yeah.
is that not Ali G?
Put a dunk on it.
For,
Let's
so-
go.
for some reason, whenever I think of Burberry, I just think of Devo with his hat.
Is it
Yeah.
dad?
Is
Is
it
it
dad?
fucking
Is it
dad?
Fucking
Fucking dad. Fucking pigeon, innit?
Fucking have that,
kick it.
you
Fucking
fucking
have right
dickhead.
again. Fucking have it.
Hayes is like, way over his head right now. Hasn't got a
Mhm.
clue what we're talking
Welcome to
about.
my
about.
crib. Look at my plasma machine TV.
Ich
Hang it
kann
on wall.
Problem. Ich kann Problem. Ich weiß, wovon sie redet.
Guess you and I kick your fucking head, dude.
It's fucking wicked.
Listen to what
Wait,
I'm
what?
saying.
Get on the back.
Okay,
I'm
alright,
just gonna
I'm gonna go
speak
take the
switcher.
car back to Hayes. Hayes,
Mhm.
do you want to pick me up or something?
Sure.
We'll talk to me at Hayes. Yeah.
I'll come
Jackson,
scoop
are
you a
you
little bit
okay?
later. I'm gonna look after him for a little
Okay.
longer, and then we can link up.
Get up!
Some shit.
Get up!
Ah,
You're up for it?
okay, well.
Yeah, yeah.
Ah,
Sounds good.
Alright, love that.
Try
right.
golf again.
Yeah, I've got a feeling it's gonna be a little fucked again, but we'll give it a
Oh,
try. We'll
God.
give it a try.
I think we should be
Uh
okay.
huh.
We've had no issues.
Alright, I'll
Catch
see
you
you in a
later,
little bit.
cutie.
Be safe.
We only hit one sinkhole.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
I have a
Don't
banshee.
call me if you get caught.
You have a banshee? Oh fuck it.
Oh my god, this bike!
Do you just want to come in the other building? We'll sit on the sofa.
Sure.
Hmm?
Better than the death bike, I guess. Did you open this door?
Don't know what happened to the TV, but anyway.
Oh no.
I blame Red.
That's the proper choice.
Yep.
What a
What can I do you
day.
for?
A lot of things.
Oh god.
Listen, you ask like that. Okay, so apparently the cop didn't do anything wrong by omitting information. And
Huh.
a judge cannot be liable for their actions because, you know, that's, but he probably got fired or something. I don't know. So the state has to pay. Technically, Hayes gets $2,500, and the 1583 is lawyer fees and the filing fee. But last info I had was Amy is gonna make Chloe pay all the lawyer fees. So we'll see what's happening there. So technically, Chloe needs to pay the $4,750.
Okay.
And then I don't know how active Kaiton is regarding Kaj. Okay, sorry.
Yeah,
It's
he's
Taj.
active.
Oh, yeah,
I can
Taj.
I can reach out to him because I'll most likely speak to him later at some point.
She's eating. I want to do a snide comment. Okay, well that's that part. So yeah, you're getting some money. I figured it's not gonna be the 15 grand, but $2,500 is you know, so it could have been double.
It's better. Well, Hayes is 4,083.
Yeah, but
so
it's 2.5 plus lawyer fees. Technically, the lawyer
Yeah.
fees go to me, but because Chloe's paying, you're getting those 1,500. I just hope Chloe's gonna pay, and I don't need to murder her. So there's that.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure Amy will do that.
Murder me? Yes. Um.
Yeah.
The other thing that is a question I have for you. I was just up at Sandy at the pump and dump,
Mhm.
and I don't understand where the administrative directive power comes from that was used to make Ethan be put in a lower rank and Ray to lose bank access.
So I know the whole meeting was prompted because a felony was committed on the property. I have my own opinions of that because they don't own the property. They have no property lines. So all I knew is that a meeting was being held for that reason. There was no discussion, at least with the business council, relating to what we think should happen, or at least with me. When Franklin is saying what he wanted to happen, that was his decision. Realistically, Franklin can make those decisions because he is mayor, and there's nothing in the legislation that says that he can't.
There's also nothing in the legislation that he can.
Exactly.
So the thing is, we're in a point where I fear for Hayes. I even give the property line because you know it's kind of the apparently he ran through the area that is Sandy Pump and Dump. Yeah, which a whole different story. But let's say something stupid happens. But that only does execute the option to use Pact or whatever it's called to look into the books. And they did look into the books and nothing was there. So
they've looked into everyone's books, not just them. They've looked into Hayes. They've looked into every business's books, pretty much.
They cannot do that?
They can do random requests, audits whenever they want. So I know for us, we have access to the tax information. So the lowest performing businesses, we get like not an audit, but we get a list from Riley Kai, and we obviously want to close inactive businesses. So we can put up an audit request to see what the tax activity has been like. If there's nothing that's showing for, like, say, the last 4 or 5 months, we'll try and arrange a meeting with the business owners. If they don't come forward, then we'll close the business.
Right. Yeah, there's also nothing in the legislation that they can just pull business records.
Yeah. But they did it with us not long after Franklin got into office because of the pricing of mechanics. People were bitching at the price of stuff, so they audited all mechanics. I don't understand why they're concerned about it if they've got nothing to hide.
I mean,
if they had nothing to hide, they'd just let them do it.
Yeah, well, if they don't have the right to do it, why, are they doing it? That's the other thing.
So the FIB can do random audit requests at any time, and so can the mayor's. Well, it's not us. We submit the request, and it goes to the Treasury Department to approve it.
Okay, where is that written down that you can do that? Request that?
Just what Franklin told us. We don't have access to view it. I don't think. I've never looked at one anywhere. Give me a second. I'm just going to go quiet because I'm just going to look for something. But there is something that says that they are open to all.
That's a new one. Well, I don't think they have the right to do so. Oh, I want to see if Pine is around. He's not. For the dime.
I hate the MDW.
Yes. I hate that I need to click open.
I know what I'm looking for, but I just don't know where to find it. It's something along the. Hang on a minute. Okay. Under business owner guidelines.
Give me a second. It's in the mayor
Oh God, no.
business. Yes, business
Sorry,
owner
pardon me,
guidelines.
That's not the thing I'm looking for. I fucking hate this thing. It's just way too complicated for me. Okay, no, I think I found it here. Okay. So it's under. I've got to close 1,000 other tabs so I can find it. It's under legislation and it's the PS plan.
Yes.
Quick read.
It's not in the Pierce plan.
So if you scroll down a little bit on there, if any of your employees are indicated probable cause on the felony A, B, or C or certain felony D, You must follow the compliance process and report the incident to the Mayor's Office, Business Council, and Federal Investigation Bureau within 72 hours. You'll then be reached out to by a business council by a member of the business council, I think I should say, for a meeting and have 21 days to comply or face closure. So realistically, they should have let us know of what happened. I didn't know about it. I presume that someone else got wind of it.
That is
And
fair.
that's why we reached out to them to have a meeting. So realistically, they're failing the process if they're not informing us. So that's that.
But
if you
yeah, that's
no,
afterwards to the pact.
Yeah. Any felony, so audits can be triggered by any felony. So any felony, not A, B, C, or D, or some of D. Any felony committed on a business property involving an employee. Yeah.
Okay, and where does that include Hayes, for example?
So, what do you mean?
What?
Why? This is what I was going to ask you. Why is it bad news for Hayes? It's nothing to do with Hayes.
No, you said they pulled the records of Hayes and audit.
Yeah.
Under what legal grounds?
Well, I don't really care because I've not got anything to hide. I'm not a Karen and complain about every fucking little thing. I run my business as the way a business should be run. If they want to complain about it, then they can obviously raise that as a civil case. But I agree. Fair enough. They can do that. But I don't understand the whole Karen-ness of, oh, I don't agree with it, so I'm gonna do a civil case and get money from the state. For what reason?
Yeah, but that's not what I'm saying.
But why? I'm not bothered if they choose to do an audit on my business because I have nothing to hide, is what I'm trying to get at.
Okay, but I'm asking from the other side. What gives them permission to pull private information?
Because it's in the business guidelines. Because a felony was committed on the property.
Which one was that at Hayes?
Okay, no. You're losing it. I'm not bothered about Hayes. I'm talking about pump and dump.
Yeah, I'm talking specifically about Hayes when they audited.
I'm not bothered that they audited Hayes. So why are we even talking about that?
Why is she dense?
You wanted to talk to me about Sandy Pump and
yes,
Dump, so that's what I can talk to you about.
Yeah, I'm well aware. I'm well aware that the pact is all in order. There was nothing found in the audit. So then the next step is why.
I'm gonna put this phone call on speaker. Hang on. Hello, Niles. I'm going to put you on speaker real quick, okay?
Cool question. Okay.
I have a question for you. What gives the Franklin the right to audit a business for any reason whatsoever without a felony being committed on the property? So why was Hayes audited?
So I don't think that was Franklin. That was the FIB. They do random audits. I got audited too. It's not literally I got audited too.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's an issue that I'm not saying. Okay. The point that I'm making is I'm not saying that anybody has something to hide and blah, 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 but somebody empowers the FIB to do this random audits. And who is empowering them? If you're telling me there's a legislation that's written in there, or the senator or the president of the United States empowers the FIB, then there's your answer, Hayes, with James Hayes, not.
Well, yeah. Well, the chancellor. Ophelia, I don't even know. You might have been having a headache.
This is what I'm... Yeah.
You might have been having a headache when we were talking about this. The chancellor said that like the FIB they can do that. And the FIB even explained how they have a wheel and they can go and audit like random businesses.
Finally, I get that answer that I know OC.
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah, I think you were
because I watched Booba stream.
I think you were having a headache, yeah.
Okay. Plus, I didn't know if I could even tell people that information, so at least I know that now.
Yeah. Because I'm pretty sure. I mean, I don't know. Maybe Franklin. I can't ask him. He's not fucking here. So, but when I got my audit thing, Let me see.
Mine was out of time frame. Realistically, I could see the state because they didn't notify me in time. But am I going to? No, because I can't be bothered. Oh, also, Niles, the state owes me money.
They owe you money?
Yeah.
So
Our
much
court
money.
case won. Mm-hmm.
Ooh, okay. Let's see. Oh, actually, nope. I guess he can approve them. I guess he approved them. Yeah. Franklin Star approved. Make sure to inform parties within 72 hours. I didn't get informed.
So yeah, we could sue the state. One, because I wasn't notified in 72 hours and you weren't notified at all. So
I mean, I would assume that'd be like a text or something, right?
no, they have to share the report or the receipt with. They have to like actually share it with you so that you get a copy of it.
Yeah, I
But
didn't
yeah,
get notified.
So that's come from the Chancellor then that the FIB can audit businesses.
Well, it looks like it looks like Franklin approved it, so it might be Franklin.
I mean, if Franklin has the authority
He
from
ha-
the Chancellor to do that, then
Oh,
there's
so
also
yeah, that's what I
so
mean.
so Franklin, the mayor of Los Santos, has full control over any business related, like anything. He has full control of it. He could literally shut down a business if he wanted to. That's in the Constitution. He has a
There you go,
full
Hayes. There's your
control
question.
of
There's your answers.
of business. It's always been like that.
Yeah, I knew it was. I just couldn't remember exactly where. And I
Yeah,
hate
it's
the ambiguity trying
either
to find a document. So.
yeah. I think it's in either the Constitution.
Yeah, Constitution Article
or
3 is something about the governor and the mayor.
yeah.
Um,
So the mayor has complete control of commerce.
Yeah, Franklin hates us calling it the Business Council.
Oh well, no, that's how it's written in the that's like how it's written in the Constitution. I think like business and commerce. That's just the wording they use. I don't know why, but yeah.
Put you off speaker. What was your question, by the way?
I don't know why she got angry at me for. What the fuck?
It'll be 10 p.m. for me.
Just because you're compliant with it doesn't mean that they have the right necessarily. Dear Lord.
2.5, maybe. I'm not sure. I literally woke up and Hayes wanted to talk to me, so I've not looked properly yet. Yeah, no, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'll text you in a little bit, okay? All right. There you go. There's your answer.
That's all I wanted. It wasn't. Wasn't saying that you're that you would do the Karen thing or anybody else, or that you or anybody else is hiding something. All I wanted to know is what gives person X the right to audit a private company. So it's not a private company then. It's subsidiary of the mayor's office.
It is, yeah. So all businesses in the state, especially when it comes to things like property, we're acting as agents on behalf of the state. So realistically, Franklin could come to me and say, Ophelia, I want this building back. I'm going to sell it to the highest bidder. And they could close the business. They could close the building. I'd have to move Hayes elsewhere. But yeah, the mayor does have the permission to do that.
Okay. Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, I fucking hate documents. I'm gonna be real. But yeah, so a pump and dump pissed off that they got audited.
No. That's not the thing. The audit, they don't give a fuck about the audit like you. And I already told them that it's in the Pierce plan that they can be audited. You know, they can complain about that. It's I'm trying to say this without sounding weird, but there is a duality between certain people having access and then others not. I believe that an owner needs to be clean up to the point of the felony Ds that are bad. So it needs the co-owner, and everybody that has access to the bank account probably shouldn't be robbing banks. That makes no
Yes.
sense, So if you're doing the crime, well, then you're gonna lose those benefits that a civilian has. So that's your choice.
I will just say they've mentioned that Danny Chapman, who I believe is a member of the Hellions, has access to the bank to do payroll. I believe he has quite an extensive criminal record, and Franklin was just like, well, as long as he doesn't have access to the money side of it, but he can export the information, then, because you can choose what permissions you give someone, that he's
Yes.
happy with that. So he's even trying to find quote unquote loopholes for them.
Yeah, that's
Like,
that's
Franklin went into that meeting with the whole intention of wanting to close them, but he didn't.
Interesting.
He offered them a lifeline.
Okay. I'm
And
I'm a
was
third
actually
person
very,
here.
yeah,
I'm
he
trying to
spoke very
untangle.
highly of them. Yeah, he spoke very highly of them when they left. I sort of covered for them as well by saying, that they are around quite a lot, especially during the EU times, especially during the weekends, which Franklin doesn't see. So
Right, right. All
And
I
then
know,
I
there is
made them-
haze, and then there's nothing, and then there's a second shop. Anyways, yeah. Trying to untangle those things. Knowing what other parties are allowed to do. If it's written down, or the governor, whatever, whoever gives clearance to do so, then this is fine.
it's the chancellor, not the governor.
Chancellor, yeah,
It's Jerry's boss.
Ah.
Quite a what's the word to describe the chancellor? Intriguing guy. Yeah. We had a big meeting with the rest of the business council, other members of the treasury, Franklin, Strongrock, and the chancellor, just talking about the future, and yeah, it was interesting. And then Jerry showed up.
Oop.
Yeah. But no, it was fine. But yeah, I mean, I'm willing to help pump and dump as much as I can, but they fucked up, and they know that.
Yeah, that's fair. I am gathering as much information from as many people from different sides as possible. I'd never go into things where I'm like, I'm gonna sue someone, because if you look at the docket and how many cases I did where I sued someone, or it's really little, and those that I did, I actually won, because I tell people if there is no chance,
if it's not
so.
worth it or anything.
And I defended a couple of cops from Jerry Baum that wanted 22 something for I'll be blunt. The cop tased her while she was on the ground. The taser was not necessary.
No.
But yeah, 22 grand is a little bit much. And a friend of mine asked me to, well, Nat, the sergeant. She asked me to defend them, and they didn't have a lawyer, so I grabbed that one. And now he paid $1,000 and had to do an apology video. Wow.
Yeah, I've asked Pump and Dump to do like a training video.
Yeah.
To show what not to do at a business. They seemed on board with it, so just a little bit of fun.
Yeah, I when I read that, it seemed that is something you do to your friends. It's the punishment that hurts your ego, you know, and
Well, they fucked. Let's be real, James. They fucked up. They, it's a little bit of fun. If they didn't want to do it, they should have said, but they were open to do it. They even threw suggestions in.
no, no,
At the
he's-
end of the day, they fucked up, and they need to recognize that, or else what? They just
no, he said he's gonna do it, and that he's gonna add star transitions in there because of Franklin.
yes.
So he also said there might be 15 Hellion members showing up for support.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah, I'm fully aware of that.
yeah, well, like I said, I'm gathering information, and while I did read up the Pierce plan multiple times, I need to English that part about the mayor and the Constitution.
Let me look. Okay. So it's the section 3. The mayor shall be responsible for the administration of business and commerce and shall carry the power of executive order and agency in the issuance and maintaining of businesses and land on behalf of the state of San Andreas. The office of the mayor shall be responsible for all tasks assigned and delegated by the office of the governor of the state of San Andreas pertaining to official executive duties and shall further be responsible for administration of executive offices, including but not limited to the warden of the Department of Correction.
Yeah, that's where I need to reread that multiple times. Is that meant? On what level is that meant?
I'd say you're looking too far into it then, if I'm honest.
No, I just want to know.
I'd see it as an umbrella. So you've got the governor, not the governor, sorry, you've got the chancellor. Then underneath the chancellor, think of it as a fucked up family tree. Chancellor at the top, governor underneath him, then the governor's office, so people like Sean Dean, the lieutenant governor. Underneath there, you have the mayor. And then off there, you've got the branches, you've got the various business departments, the treasury, etc. But then business owners are underneath them because we're acting on behalf of the mayor's office, effectively, or on behalf of the mayor. We're agents of the state, I think it's called.
Go ahead.
No, you're okay.
My thing is, train of thought. Where like, let's say I become mayor next term. Is it within my power, as soon as somebody slightly fucks up, or even not if they don't fuck up, let's say they're not as active. I'm trying to find a stupid reason. They're not as active as I'd like. Can I then close down a business, replace that business with, let's say, I don't know, I give Jackson a business just because he's my friend, but it's within my power, where do we draw the line, kind of deal?
Okay, so I can answer that. So to answer your question, yes and no. Franklin does things, this is what people don't see. Franklin doesn't just give businesses to his friends. We go through a whole process. So when it comes to giving businesses, that is our job, i.e. the department that I'm in. Franklin has no say when it comes to that. We have guidelines which are set by the governor's office for restricted businesses,
no chance,
which is available for you to view in regards to things like firearms businesses or medical businesses, because they shut all the private practices down. There's also guidance from the governor's office or even higher that says what businesses that we shouldn't be accepting. So right now they don't want any more mechanics and they don't want any more food businesses.
Makes sense.
So there is things set in place that a lot of people don't see. In regards to closing a business and giving it to, say, Jackson, that's a bit more complex. So there is guidelines, as you know, or rules set out by the judiciary regarding to people with felonies owning a business. If you wanted that to be changed, then realistically, yes, you could change the legislation, but you would get a huge pushback from the judiciary to get it changed.
Yeah, the people that I chose, including Franklin, might be, the mayor in general, not just Franklin. And Jackson was the first name that came to my mind. That he's a filthy criminal, that's a different story. But it's any clean person that I know.
Yeah. However, you would have a department that would do this for you. As I said, the mayor has absolutely no involvement with creating businesses. It is all down to us from start to finish, from the minute we get the proposal. I've approved businesses and Franklin hasn't even seen them because he's not even around at those times. So we know, quote unquote, behind the scenes of what we can and we can't approve.
So I need to bribe you.
Yeah, most likely.
Okay.
With Red's got a business proposal submitted. Great idea. Never seen it before since I've been in the office. I've told him to go for it, but there is probably going to be limitations regards to what he can and can't do because of the things that you can buy from Mega Mall. But we don't know unless we ask those questions. So if we do it and we get information from the governor's office to say it's not something that we can do right now, we will tell Red that. We will explain that to him, and that is within our remit. So I don't know how else to explain it.
No, that's fine. The only thing I did for Mayor T was write up legislation they didn't use, even though he asked for them. So it wasn't part of business council or whatnot. I was able to hand out licenses and fill out the spreadsheet and say they got a new one. That's all I did. But part of my job to know.
Yeah, so you'll have seen from that spreadsheet there's a thing that says like businesses that we can't do. So it's very similar to that.
Well, that's a lot of information that I needed to know. Again, if people fuck around, they'll find out. But it's also important that those that execute things need to have the power set in place to do so. And if somebody is a carte blanche and can do whatever the fuck they want, and they have the backing for it, well, it's good for them.
Oh yeah, Franklin's an idiot, but he's not just going to go out and do stuff like that.
I mean, he's going to get his ass impeached. That's
it's not even that. He's annoyed at some things from the governor's office that he's wanting to have a conversation with them about stuff, and they're just not getting back to him. There's a lot of stuff that people don't see.
Huh. It's fair.
So yeah, I don't know how else to explain it. Really.
That's fine. That's totally fine. I get it.
But yeah, but no, thank you for the case. I know it's taken forever, but at least we got there in the end.
Yes. Yeah, the two cops involved that got out scot-free. There aren't even they're at an LOA or something. They got a failure to appear charge for another court case. And I was talking to Kelly a few days ago and was like, "Well, technically, you're not conflicted. You know, you did the criminal appeal and you decided with endorsed if the raid warrant was legal or not, and so you can do the civil one." And Callie took it, so yeah, the ruling she did on the criminal appeal was wild. I didn't expect that she drops that many charges, but yeah, when it comes to relief, usually it's low in these numbers. I didn't expect the $5,000 for Amy.
Yeah, that's. I
But
thought they would have just been the same across the board. I'm gonna be honest.
I was expecting for Chloe not to get anything.
Mhm.
But you know, $4,000 is better than no money, I guess.
Oh, absolutely. So I'd rather take it over nothing, you know.
Yep.
I can close all these goddamn tabs.
Well, it helps if you have the ones that you always need to have open on the left, because then you can just right-click on a tab and close tabs to the right.
Did you know that you can clear all notifications on your phone?
Did they add that?
I don't know how long it's been in, but yeah. So if you've got a bunch of notifications on your phone, if you right-click on one of them, there's a thing that pops up that says clear all notifications.
Well, that's nice. I
Mhm.
usually was pressing like a maniac.
Yeah, me too, until Jackson told me about.
I wonder why he has so many notifications on his phone.
He's a popular boy, what can I say?
Sure.
Also, bit of a side note. We're probably better going like towards the beach or something. I don't really want to talk about it in here.
Oh God. This is where you're gonna murder
Yeah,
me.
your time. I was gonna say your time has come.
It's okay. I'm just gonna follow you like a puppy, and I'm just gonna have things happen to me because I have no other choice.
Okay, is that not wishful thinking?
That's a different kind of things that could happen, but
I want to pick your brains about something. You walk so slow.
yeah, well, you got longer legs than I do.
I'm also wearing high heels.
Why would you trick me like that?
Just force of habit. I'm sorry. Have you ever seen a jester or rolling around?
Maybe.
I think I'm being watched.
Oh.
Yeah.
I
know who they are.
That's okay. Yeah, they're out
Well,
and
I don't know why
about.
they'd want me. So I was here, not right. I was at Hayes in the new car park, and was just putting rubbish in the Rebel, right, for sanitation. And it parks up, not the first bay, like right by the building, but the one nearest the lamppost over there. And they were just sat there, and I look over the wall, and I'm like, I rub my eyes. I'm thinking, am I dreaming? I've heard about it, but I've never seen it.
Your new car.
Yeah, I just drove around with a wide body kit and a ginormous fucking spoiler that you can't miss. Yeah, new car.
Would be cool.
So I jump over the wall, stood probably where that local is, the woman walking down, and they rev their engine, but they don't drive away. So I move like forward a little bit, and they rev again, and I move forward a little bit more, and then I rev again, and then I'm like, no, I must be seeing things. So I walk back in, I walk round, walk back in to there, and just carry on doing what I'm doing. Just watching them, don't really do anything, and then Jackson shows up, and then they drive off. You know, I don't want to go up to them. I don't know who they are. I don't know what they're capable of. I think it was last night. Yeah, last night I was in Bahama Mamas, on my own, taking promo pictures for the event next week. I come out, and do you know the little alleyway across the road from Bahama Mamas near the other Divine Tower over there?
Yes.
It was parked there as well. I only noticed when I was pretty much near the end of that road to go down the, you know where the apartment block is, and you can like park inside.
Yeah, I think so. Yes.
Yeah. So my car was parked in there. So I walked out. I walk up the road. I then obviously look up and I see that. It goes almost instantly, and then 2 seconds later, someone from Paradise shows up and was like, "Did you see that car?" And I'm like, "Yeah, don't worry about it. You know, I didn't want to say, oh yeah, they're following me or they're watching me, kind of thing." I've spoken to Jackson, I've spoken to Sonny about it, and they've basically said that if they hang around, it's most likely that they want to talk to you. If they go when other people show up, it means that obviously they don't want to be seen, so they leave. But if you're on your own, it's likely that they want to talk to you.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
Yeah.
What I know is if you play by the rules, you'll be fine. And that's about it.
But why me? I'm not a racer. I don't race.
Hush is more about boosting than racing. So
Yeah, but I don't boost.
yeah, but you know,
I've not finished either. Something else just came to my mind. So when I went back to my car, there was a white mark on my tire. Like they'd marked it.
like the lady that checks the meter, see if you paid again instead of moving.
That's Genesis. Genesis Bloom golf cart. I would hope to fucking God she does not drive a Jester RR.
Yeah, that would be a little bit much.
But yeah, there was a white mark on my tire. So yeah, so after I seen them at Bahama Mamas, I called Jackson, and he came over, and it was after then when I got back to my car, I seen the white mark on my tire. I suppose I'm telling you this in case anything happens to me, you know, and I'd rather have a handful of people that know about it in case anything does happen to me.
Yes. There is something happening today. I know that much. Also, like I said, they're more towards boosting than racing, and if you know, when you're boosting a car that might be of certain value and you want to rip that engine out, I don't know if they're looking to see where you're standing, you know.
Well, this was my next point. So me and Jackson and Sonny have spoke about it quite a lot. Me and Jackson primarily. And the only thing, well, there's two things it could be. So a few months ago, I was out slinging weed. I'm talking like maybe 5 or 6 months ago, and seeing these random symbols. Didn't think anything of them. me and Mason were driving around, and lo and behold, it's related to Hush. I was then indirectly threatened by a member of SRS saying to stop investigating it. And this was just before I knew what Hush was. So I stopped, you know, I had no reason to keep looking into it, you know. I was just bored. So that was that. So it could either be relating to that, or it could be relating to 404. Which,
Yeah.
if it is, I'm very fucking excited. That's all I can say about that.
It's probably more the latter.
Uh-huh.
One thing that I think you might want to do, and vice versa.
Do you want my burner one as well?
We are fine. You know, because of the business relationship. If there's ever the question, the thing is, if they're taking your phone away, then you know, they throw that somewhere in the trash, it won't help you. But if you're getting snatched up, or you suddenly disappear, and the people around you are quick enough to realize, then that is at least a possibility to get some information about your whereabouts.
I don't know. I didn't think anything of it, you know, the first time when they were in the car park here. I didn't think much of it. You know, I thought they might have been waiting for Jackson or someone else. But when Jackson showed up and they drove away, I was like, huh. Again, didn't think anything of it. But then I seen them last night and I'm thinking, okay, maybe it is me that they want. But for whatever reason, you know, I don't know.
She's so tall. Yeah, well, let's say we'll look at that as an opportunity, not as a risk.
Oh, well, I think there's always going to be an element of risk for me to be involved with anything, but I fully accept that. That's why the garage that we have isn't in my name. Apart from me having access to the keys and giving Mason half the money for it, there's nothing that relates me to that building, you know. It's just temporary till we get a warehouse.
Yeah.
Soon TM, right?
Yeah, sure. Of course.
But yeah, so my mind's going 100 miles an hour. I don't know what it could be. Part of me wishes I went up to them sooner, but I'm not just going to go up to a random car that I've never seen before in person and have been told that they have AKs, you know?
Yeah.
I don't want to die. I'd rather value myself, you know? But yeah, but after speaking to like Jackson and Sonny, they've obviously said they've got good knowledge of them, so I trust their judgment. I just overthink a lot, I guess.
No. I think you're doing the right thing. Trying to see all the angles. It's how you can make a proper decision about stuff. I mean, there's a lot of speculation that you need to do, but you know, if you feel like it's worth the risk, then go for it. And it's definitely better to know what you're getting yourself into. But so far, what I know of them is there's hasn't been anything like spiteful or something that wouldn't be necessary due to consequences or just in general. It seems calculated what they're doing.
I think from speaking to Sonny and Jackson, the white mark on my tire, that's new. They've never known them to do that before.
I mean, what was the mark?
They
What?
just, it was like, I don't know if it was paint or chalk. Jackson said he tried to rub it off, but it was there. It just like a swipe, you know, like Simba with the red mark on his forehead type of mark.
Ah. So it is
Which
the meter maid that marks your tire kind of deal.
I'd say so, yeah. Like back home, people used to mark houses that they were going to rob at a later date. It's kind of. Is it putting a target on me? I don't know. Is it just identifying me, perhaps?
Knowing if the car was moved, knowing if if somebody leaves, maybe. What was it on the Sugoi?
Yeah, it was on my tire.
Yeah,
My
that's-
driver's tire.
Yeah, your Sugoi does kind of. Yeah, that's one of one kind of deal.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're robbing our car tonight.
I don't know. I am just doing a lot of speculating at the minute, and I need to speak to them, but I'll just have to go up to them next time I see them, I guess.
Well, if you go up to them and it gets awkward, just do a little dance and then you leave again. Who knows? Maybe that can smooth things
The
over.
the vibe that I've got from people is that if they didn't want to talk to me, they'd drive away if I got close. So.
Yes, it's also interesting. You try to approach and they rev the engine and take another step and they rev again. Kind of. Well, that can go both ways. Of they don't want you there or they want you to come there. So I say, yeah, they leave before they're gonna pull out a gun and mow everybody down in front of them. So
I think they've only disappeared when other people have shown up. That's the thing. So I don't know. I'm just overthinking it. What is it? Hope for the worst, prepare for the best, or prepare for the worst, hope for the best.
yes,
I don't know. Yeah,
that one.
I don't know.
You'll be fine.
I
Well,
would have been if my gun hadn't got stolen the other night.
What?
So I don't have a
You-
gun now.
Did you make a police report?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I know exactly who it was, but I'm not going to tell the cops that.
I
So
have
Texas
not.
Young.
I have not had a gun. I'm not even sure if I ever bought one. I mean, I
That's
did
brave.
have a hunting rifle when I was hunting a long, long time ago, and the dog attacked me. I wanted to go hunting again, but everybody that asked, well, I didn't ask you, but everybody else was like, and then, they didn't want to go.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that your friends bailed on you.
Yeah, because I'm trying to figure out where I can make money. Also, I've been charging people left and right. You wouldn't believe.
Good for you.
Yeah. But good for you. You have a discount card at my business, of course.
Okay, you just want a discount card at Hayes, don't you?
Yes.
I can't do anything any fucking cheaper.
No, that's.
What?
it's you know, it doesn't need to be something. It's just it's a discount card, and at the backside there's like a, you know, your 10th visit, you're gonna get a free coffee to
Ooh.
your repair or
Ooh,
something like
I
that.
can, I can do one better. Do you want to take me to Infinity Apartment? I think I have something in my apartment that I can give to you,
Huh?
and not me.
You know, you started with something. Anyways, what?
What? Are you okay?
I'm great.
You're having a bit of an aneurysm?
No, 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 no. Sometimes it's hard to think. Sometimes.
Why?
Watch out! There's a pole. Bollard.
Where?
It's called blood distribution. You wouldn't know about it.
Oh.
I'm just going with the running gag of.
I might know about it. Yeah, the white mark was here on the tire. I don't know if you can see it. It might be on the underside, but
I've got my reading glasses on.
wow, old man reading glasses.
Yeah, I don't need reading glasses, but you know. Come on, bike. It's having you know. Anyways, sorry. What apartments are we going?
Infinity, where the red garage is. Just run me to the front of there real quick.
Performance issues, yes.
I think it's in my apartment at least. Anyway.
I promise I'm not trying to kill you. It's a bike.
Sure. If you want me dead, Hayes, just tell me.
No, 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 no. I want a lot of things, but not you dead. I would be sad if you
Aw.
were dead.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad to hear it. Which one am I in today? Okay, I will be right.
Yeah. Tommy Towers. Oh no. We used to have the block towers. Assume you're not planning to stream for the stuff later? No, it's most likely gonna be in like 3 hours when it actually starts. Plus, I'm just gonna be sitting around. Yes, Nakatomi, I guess. I will be sitting around. I have like 0 influence in things.
Is there a glove box on here? Hey.
There's little satchel thingy. Wow.
You can actually like look at it. Like, look at it really close.
Oh, can I even? Oh my God! Wow. Can I just is there something written on the back?
No, the inscription's already on the little tag that it comes with.
Aw. Yep, I'm taking that. It's almost a discount card.
I'd say that's better than a discount card, no?
Yeah, it says Hayes loves me, and Hayes does love me. I love myself, and the garage loves me. It's great.
Why? What's up with the garage?
The repair shop, the garage Hayes.
I need to go get food.
Yes, I was already looking at Legion Square to see if there is food there.
Oh, I get so many headaches going in Legion.
Oh.
The machine's open. If that helps. I fucking hate Legion Square.
Let me just turn around on my drift bike real quick. Fuck me.
Just put it into second gear instantly, and you don't have any issues.
Sure.
What I have to do with the hacker
Sure. That's totally
might fuck a
gonna.
few things up. It does. It works. Trust me. Bit backwards and coming forwards, but it does the job.
That's almost like the size doesn't matter. It's the motion in the ocean that counts.
It is. That is so true. Look, I'm not even gonna say what I was gonna say. It's not PG-13. Oh dear God. Oh, the rooftop. I miss the rooftop. I go on holiday soon.
Nice.
I won't be around for 10 whole days, and Jackson's in charge.
Okay, well, all good things need to come to an end.
Exactly. Yeah, he lost his license. He was out boosting with Ash, and I absolutely tanned his ass because he only had to wait a couple of days for points to drop off. But then pulled a few strings and managed to get his license back before the 30 days because it was a felon.
Huh.
Obviously, that goes no further, but yeah, a few people could be in trouble for doing that. So.
Yup.
Yep.
I am not even necessarily zealous. Like, if somebody's in my custody, I treat them as well, as their guardian.
Seems
They're
to
in my
be.
custody, I protect them, I feed them. They're under my protection by all means, but when I'm in the street, I get down and dirty.
Hello,
I'm gonna
hello.
catch them no matter what.
I'm misremembering.
Anyone working here, do you know?
Niall's supposed to. I think he is having a
damn it.
talk.
Oof.
Like 1 floor up with
Uh-huh.
people. I don't know.
Wait, what's he doing?
Having a talk with people.
Oh. I'll text him. He's called. Niles, I'm perishing. I need food. I'm gonna die. Yeah, you got customers here. No, you're the only one on the directory. Yeah. Okay, I'll see you in a minute. There you are.
Sorry, I didn't know I was the only one working.
I think this person was first.
Hey, Femka.
Hey,
Can I
hey.
get you?
Can I get a 2 and 2 with 2 wake ups and 2 banana breads? If you still have banana breads.
Of
You still.
course. We're never gonna get rid of the banana bread.
Hayes, what do you want?
Just a
It's
2
just
and
so
2
hard to
and
read
I
from
pay.
here.
Okay.
Just charge me
No,
1159.
it's fine.
Do you want this on the mayor's office tab, Femka, or do you want to just pay for it?
I was never told we had a tab, so
Oh yeah, we have a tab.
Okay, there's.
I always pay for my own stuff, to be fair.
It's up to you. It
Sure.
doesn't matter.
If it doesn't matter, then put it on the tab.
Okay.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hey.
How's it going?
So 311 and 911 aren't picking up, and I don't have Maeve's number that is requesting a
How are you,
lawyer.
Spike? You good?
I feel like I'm Amelia Earhart, about to take off.
Stop saying that.
Oh.
You know what happened to her, right, Spike?
What? She went across the globe, man.
Ah.
Yeah.
I don't even know who it is. I'm a be real.
It's on the tray, Femka.
Thanks.
Lady flying and stuff.
What the fuck is that?
Looks good as always.
Thank you.
That's fucking awful.
And one.
Spike, I swear to God, if you show me this and it's awful, I'm gonna kill you.
That's
What would you like, Linda?
Can I have my breakfast bagel? Can I have 2 of those? And 2 cookies and cream hot chocolates? And then another 2 and 2, please. So 4 and 4.
Anything specific for the second one?
Niles is so bad.
Hayes?
No, I'm good with anything. Also not allergic to anything.
You're gonna get some of Spike's juice.
That
Ew.
ah.
No, after I've seen this fucking meme that he's made. No.
What's your stay?
1159.
2562.
1159.
2562.
Sorry, I know she hates when people pay for.
God fucking damn it.
Yeah.
I knew I should have
Trust me,
brought you
I've tried.
Yeah.
And she's gotten mad.
Yep. I do get
I hate
mad.
it so much. I keep looking at it and I fucking hate it. Oh my
I hope someone will stream the event.
Does anyone have any bleach? I need
Fucking
I want to
send it
say
me,
Josh
Spike.
might.
I was gonna share it.
Yeah,
Can you
I feel like
share it?
I feel like I'm missing out
Alright.
now.
I'll be just sitting around.
No.
Maybe
no,
we can
no,
have Red
no,
stream it.
All right.
No.
Well, okay. You want me to share it?
I'm standing
Yeah.
back for this one. Ophelia, you might want to stand back for this one.
I
I don't get it. It's
That's
just a
how Spike's-
cow.
Yeah. That's how Spike's juice is made.
So it's insinuating
yeah, I'm
milk
just
is
around
right?
to help Cal on Amy.
Yeah. When they need more juice, they just send me to the back.
I technically probably shouldn't even be helping, but I'll be fine.
Oh.
I'm getting Red to do it. That's nice.
Thank you. Thank you. There you go. Yours will be on the tray in a
I
second.
fucking hate it.
I
here so goddamn
actually
much.
feel sick. I actually feel sick.
God
At least
fucking
he
damn it.
at least he contributes
you.
to the bean, I guess.
No, no,
It's a first.
no, Ophelia, no.
Oh please. Okay, you can't do that.
Spike, look what you did.
What?
Look what you did to her.
What, man?
She's
God, it's still
scarred
on my
for life.
fucking phone.
Dear,
God damn it.
dear.
Oh, there you go, Hayes. I'm gonna share it for you as well.
Did the cow thing I already saw?
Oh, did you see it? Oh,
Yeah. It's
You were fucked in the head. You were
All
actually
right, I'll
fucked.
see you in a little bit. Okay.
Okay, bye.
Goodbye.
Let's go.
Bye. You're
I
fucked.
didn't make.
Oh, How about you pass me your number? And maybe we can like have dinner or something one time.
Fuck is this stuff?
Tschüss, ciao. Yes, I walk slow, but it also gives me a good excuse to look at your ass.
That's fair. You are only human.
Yeah.
It's a nice ass. What can I say?
Yeah.
I do 1,000 squats in the morning.
Good for your ass.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
So,
Boom, boom.
yesterday, I reached out to PD and asked for a ranger because of the hunting stuff. It states that you can use a hunting rifle, hunting appropriate tools, and explosives.
Wow.
So I wanted some recommendations for what kind of explosives that it's this way, would be a good idea.
You want to get involved with explosives?
That's in the hunting legislation. It says you can use explosives. I don't know. It's
I mean, the only explosives that I know about are Molotovs. I don't know about anything else.
I don't want to press you, but you might need to get off the bike real quick for me.
Yeah, I thought of mine.
No, it's apparently I can't park. Oh no, I can. No. Oh, I fear bad things right now. Also, just that you know, I think the last time I filled up this bike is when Jackson pulled up next to me. A random lady ran after Jackson, pulled him out of the car, tipped over my bike. I was engulfed in flames, and we all exploded.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it was fun.
I got blew up by a jet ski like 2 weeks ago.
Jet ski? What?
Yeah.
How?
I was out on a jet ski and I told Pablo to make sure the ignition was like turned off. So I went to fuel the thing up and I don't think he turned it off properly. I think the key might have it was on. I think it was still on, but like obviously engine wasn't running. And we both went kaboom.
Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. The weird part was that I caught flames and not the bike. So there was a theory that the bike was still on, but I think it was because the lady tipped over the bike while I was refueling. And
Run me back to Hayes. I've got I need to go do a wax run, which I need to do soon. And then I've got a business meeting in like an hour and a bit. So.
Yeah. Well, and I thought I could kidnap you for a moment, but no, it's fine.
I'll be around like later tonight, but you'll probably be tucked up in bed.
Probably. Oh,
Oh.
somebody's boosting.
What time's the event tonight? Do you know?
90 minutes, 100 minutes.
Oh shit. Oh, okay. Oh my god, holy headache.
No, I'm fine. Sorry that I inflicted that on you.
Oh my. Okay, this is horrible.
I think this
I might
is.
need to-
You might need a nap.
Yeah, I'm thinking that. The fuck? Seek the truth. Alright, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. And
If I hear anything, if I can tell you, then I'll let you know.
yeah. It's keep things close to your chest, I want to say, and just make sure you're safe.
Yeah, that's why I've only told like you're the only other person that knows besides Sonny and Jackson. You're the only other person that knows. So, but yeah.
Okie dokie.
Appreciate it, though.
Well,
I'll
thanks
see you
for
around.
the time spent with me, even though you got a little bit angry because I had so many questions, but well, but I promise I'll bring. Okay, I'll bring Clock and Bell next time. Okay.
Okay, I'll be
Okay.
around this weekend. We can hang out
Okay.
if you want.
Aye. Goodbye.
See you later.
So we need to figure out a fourth. I wish Squiddy didn't go on vacation because then he would be around for this now and for tomorrow. So technically, this is all Squiddy's fault. May the 4th? What? You really do? Because anyway, we need you to get involved if you can help it. Yeah, I mean, have well, and they're gone. Yeah, and that was good job. I'm, picking up people. That shouldn't be an issue, and whoever I'm picking up can then grab their car. Me, Bedge? Well, you sleep well. I think I'm gonna be another half an hour or so, and then I might be turning off stream. I wanted to play some Timberborn, but Chicken helped me with some RP, so that was nice. Oh, I need to. I'm gonna send a message to Kiki. No, even if I so yeah, my arrow key up is the blinkers stuff. It's no, this I don't want to do this. A bunch of stuff came up. Another amazing. Okay, is there a point I have to set up? Also, I'm trying to cheat the system. They said we're gonna get a pay, or well, Percy said we're gonna get a pay increase. So I'm not grabbing any any paychecks right now. Hanabiya Kai. Chroma. I've seen Chroma before. No, the race is Sisyphus Climb, but apparently the group Sheets, Google Sheets. Wait, I have a link somewhere. My investigative stuff. This one. Isn't Kai is school or club or temple, something like that? Google Hana Bira Kai. Kai can refer to a variety of things, including this song. Yeah, that's not really. Translate Kai from the Japanese. That's not a thing. Hanabira. Pedal. Okay. Oh, no, I looked that up before. Hanabira. Know who it is? Okay. Did you go on Hasroot and they have their stream open? That would have been my... Why don't I see the last fucking line in chat? My second check. Ah, you're just smart like that. Okay, buddy. Yes, 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 yes. Me randomly starts playing Axel, Foley, Crazy Frog. It's like, hey, Zanamoto, please. That's a better song. The bike sounds really good. I think it's a really nice RP bike. But it shouldn't be kicking out like this, going a, you know, simple corner. Ooh, Halloween decorations. Okay, let's see. There's not really someone that I would say, you know, is the one that we need. Darth. Really? Fastest skip ever. Apparently didn't read my message. And no, you're gonna remove it queue. But I have okay, it's fine. No, I did not. I was at the point of I need to be ready to skip the song. I don't think we have anyone. And I don't want, like, to fly somebody in. Okay. The thirst traps on Twitter are mighty again. Anyone for what? Ah, the boosting stuff, the hush boosting that's gonna be happening later. Okay. Let's
Matthew Bush, oh Matthew Bush, he really loves to have a bush.
Oh, did you just throw a gifty out? Dear Lord. Dear Lord. Darth with the second gifty to the channel. Wow. Thank you, Darth. That, you know, that's not going to give you the right to play Friday. I appreciate it, and Swick is probably going to be like, huh. So, much appreciated. I think we're halfway there, aren't we? I need to refresh the... We're like at 9 or 10. Yeah, we're at 10 subbies with 2 gifties. Yeah, and we had Cursed make an account to follow. You might remember Mysterious Princess. They followed. And then, of course, Kitty made an account and followed and subbed. Also, make sure that you... I mean, you can keep it. If you want to keep the streak alive and whatnot on Twitch, sure. But definitely go tier 1. But yeah, it's the way creators are getting treated in Twitch compared to Kick is night and day. On mobile, it shows the weekly top. Don't you can scroll through. So you're first for lifetime top kickers with 213. Monthly 60. Nobody weekly. Lifetime top gifters, Dark with 2. Monthly 2. Weekly 1. Thank you, Chris. Happy 4 years. Sorry that we're not on Twitch for this. Yeah. Sorry. I'll be honest. I probably should have swapped over to Kick earlier. But we're here now. Well, Spike's OJ. $95 months. Well, the thing is, I started streaming regularly when 4 years plus ago. The longest sub was and is Miki Star. Wouldn't let me have too many R's, not enough S's. No. But you can have VIP Harris if you like. Did you press the follow button, Harris? No, you have not. Now you have. Perfect. Good job. Proud of you. This bitch. Pepper wants VIP. So the thing is, I'm not sure if you deserve VIP. You think, what you did for me for tomorrow is good enough to be a VIP? Pepper, in your own words. What is that emote? Pout? Yes. I don't know. I don't know. Actually, time do that. I know. I when I heard the recording, I knew that you were like, I need to do a good job, or Roger's gonna be mad at me. Also, Pepper, I gave you VIP a while back, so you can just turn it on. But that's on you.
Hi.
Kids these days. Okay, so we have one of these just in case.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Let's okay. Need to put that somewhere safe. Cook too much boosting? Yes. I was watching Sunny. And saw you guys boosting left and right. That fucking tailgater is so good. I'm one of the cool kids.
It's fun. I've had an.
The only moment where I'm doing 7 TV stuff is for this. The important ones. I am blessed with active mods that do stuff so I don't have to do it. Or at least that's what I keep saying myself. They probably say I'm useless, but you know. View trunk. That should be money, and that should be a little money. Yep. So nice. Just showing you helping. We're being forced because still in basement? Yes. Listen, you know, every time I ask you if you want a game for Christmas or mid-year or whatnot, you know, you say no. You don't even try to bargain and be like, could I get like a couple of days that, you know, I could spend outside of the basement or something instead? No, you don't. So also for no particular reason, especially because Harris is in chat, I'm just gonna check these real quick because they had like 2.4 grand in it last time I did. Oh, it's not looking good this time around. $5. I'm gonna take $5. At this point, I need to take everything that I can. Ooh, it would be good if we can find a little bit more. And we could do a deposit. Haha! Easy fucking money. Okay. Is that what Andu requested? I think, is that what you wanted? Or did he take another I mean, you know, I'm well, somebody bring me a cerveza and a plate full of paella. Why does it say I have $400 on me? Okay, this I'll be honest, this does not this is borderline Rebecca Black at this point. Achoo! Sorry. I'll send my friend code. Is that where you're gonna be trading Pokemons? Oh, the monies. That it's 200. That's 40. That's 60. So 20, 50, 500, 700. Something you should know. That's 40, that's 50. I'm a better guy. Oh, now it works. Great. Catch them Pokemons. And deposit cash. Personal. Law advice. Wooziness. Console. Drift bike. Well, I think I'm gonna be ending stream. Gonna take a quick break. To be whatever that was. Now I missed my exit. To be ready for what's coming next. But yeah, most likely I'm just gonna be sitting around anyway. So, did you play more Timberborn? No. I did start a new game to figure out how many carrots and sunflowers that you need to plant, so that you have enough for X amount of beavers. Because funny enough, I like to have a preparation and idea. So you remember how the tutorial said plant 100 carrots? So you have enough carrots and whatnot. My math says 1 field is enough to feed 6 beavers. Maybe Jeremy, you could stream more after the event stuff. Sure. Why not? Do a chill afternoon playing Timberborn. So yeah, the 100 field will be 600 beavers. I don't even know if you can have that many beavers on a map. Well, maybe we find somebody from No Pixel. Let's see. We could go to Rocks or we could go to Ash. Ash is actually playing Pokemon Legends. I'm just gonna send you guys over to Ash. I appreciate all of you. Thank you very much for all the followers. Thank you very much for the gifty dart. Thank you very much for the subby Kitty. I'm not sure if Kitty's still around. Thank you for being active in chat. Thank you for being around. Thank you for entertaining myself through spam in chat. Don't forget there is stuff around a giveaway in Discord. Yeah. I'm going to go and send you guys over to Ash for those who don't know who Ash is, she is a lovely, lovely person that I got to meet in RP on NoPixel. It feels like the voice matches the Gold of Hearts. The Heart of Gold. That's what I wanted to say. Anyways, love your faces. I see you guys tomorrow for the big Blacklist event. Which, by the way, chat is allowed to backseat. And if you find something out that the others didn't, we'll use that as a hint. Ha ha ha. So you can be active and help out Blacklist to solve whatever is happening tomorrow. Goodbye.